And everyone, welcome. We did not have a technical difficulty at all to episode 29 of Death Attack.
Did someone do something with my face?
Visions
Change the settings.
of the Deep. We last left off our adventurers made their way down after nearly escaping death. They were in a rather precarious situation. With Jezebel, Kaz, and Lavende currently out within the murky depths, protected by their environmental suits, attempting to fix steam vents so they may traverse further into the facility. While Fulner, Smallvross, stayed behind. What lies in the dark for our heroes? Let's find out. So we are going to start off with Smallvross. Smallvross, you and Fulner made your way into the facility after your companions have now left into the deep water due to repairs in the steam vents. You are still confused. You're not even quite sure what a steam vent is. You also think that you're on a mine, which you're not. This is not a mine. And on top of that, you notice that Sky has left her, left your side, your company.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go back to the main mess hall.
Okay.
Oh wait, is there a window where I can see them out there?
No. Unfortunately, the window that would have viewed out into where they were at, as far as you know, it was back in that bay that they went out into the water in. However, you have not even explored a fraction of the facility.
You're right.
You have barely gone anywhere.
I'm gonna explore.
You want to explore them?
I'm gonna explore.
Okay, so how would you like to do that?
Left hand on the wall.
So you're just going to travel in a left directional...
I'm gonna keep my left hand on the wall.
You know he planned for this, right?
I don't think so.
Okay. When you do this, you're actually kind of confused because when you came back, you expected to run into Fulner, but you've lost sight of him. You have no idea where Fulner went. Fairly certain he wouldn't have ran off without you. Even though that's odd, you continue to look, search your new environment. You put your left hand on the wall, and you begin surveying your surroundings. As you continue deeper into the facility, you are starting to have this nagging suspicion that something's off. You don't quite feel... You don't feel like you're alone, yet there is no one around you, and you have not seen anyone. There's this smell in the air that's starting to permeate, and your nostrils are really starting to pick up on it. It's this smell of stagnant, foul water. Give me a perception check, please.
What does a 12 give me?
Okay. As you're walking, you don't notice anything. You're actually listening. You're actively listening to see if you can hear people. As you're doing this, you step in something. You hear a squish beneath your foot. You look down and you see this gelatinous clear gel. It looks soluble. It's almost like it's dissolving onto the floor into a clear liquidy puddle. You reach down and do you want to touch it?
Yeah.
So you reach down and you touch it. There's a slight sizzle on your skin. You feel it burn. You quickly wipe it away. It's not enough to do any damage, but whatever this is, it's highly acidic.
Is there any? Does it look like it's dripping down from the ceiling?
You look up in the ceiling and you don't see anything. However, you do pick up. It does sort of look like they may be footprints on it. This gelatinous form may be creating a trail, possibly. You want to follow the trail? Very well.
Quietly, stealthily.
Okay. You continue to follow this trail, this mucus, this slime, this strange substance that you're unfamiliar with. Would you please give me another perception check?
$15.
15.
Yeah.
Just up ahead, you see a break in the hallway. It looks like a divide. You can either go right or left. You catch it, moving quickly. It appears to be about the size of one of the dwarves that you saw in the mess hall earlier. Probably about 4'3". However, this entity, whatever this is, you're not quite sure what you just saw. For a quick flash, you see this 4'3" gelatinous humanoid creature walking backwards across the opening between this hallway from the left to your right. It appeared to be moving in a distorted, almost alien movement. The quick look that you did get, it seemed to be covered in this gelatinous mucus. Its skin looked translucent. You hear a faint
I'm going to continue to walk towards it, again, trying to be as stealthful as possible.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Damn. 16.
You make your way up to that entrance, moving quietly. You don't even hear the sound of your breathing. Hold your breath. Do you ready your weapon?
Yeah, I'm ready my weapon.
Pull your weapon out. You make your way to the corner. Peer around. Gaze down the long hallway. As you do, you feel a quick "Hey!" as a hand slaps down onto your back.
I swing high.
You gonna turn and swing?
Yeah.
Okay, roll to attack.
Does a 12 hit?
Roll damage.
Oops daisies.
Yeah, he's smirking. That's not great.
That's 4 cold damage and 14 slashing damage.
4 cold damage and 14 slashing damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so Fallner will take that damage when he gets here. As you quickly spin around, you bring your axe up and you swing it towards Fallner, and it clips the side of his shoulder. And as it does, you hear him rear out in pain. Oh, what the fuck you do that for?
I'm sorry.
What the fuck you swinging there for, you fuck?
Keep
God, you're bleeding everywhere now. What the fuck?
Fallner, I'm gonna swing again. Quiet.
All I want you is get high. I'm trying to find something to get high with.
Fallner, I will end you. I'm gonna put my hand over his mouth and then look back around the corner to see if that thing's still there.
As you put your hand over Fallner's mouth and you look down that corner, you don't see anybody. It appears to be empty, always vacant.
Fallner, there's something ominous.
Yeah, it is kind of weird here that there's no one around here. Haven't seen anyone. Was hoping someone would have some matches. Flint?
Why would you mean? You're distracting me. There's something here.
I'm about to ready to get real distracted, you know?
And it might be a risk to us.
I don't know what you're talking about. All I want to do is find something to burn this stuff I got, and that's my own concern right now.
Yeah, but I have a burning passion.
No, you just pissed off that you didn't get to go out to water, and same with me.
Tempest is burning me in that direction.
Alright, well, you go burn somewhere else, and I'm gonna go find something to burn my drugs.
Will you not help me?
What do I get?
The praise of Tempest.
It's worthless, right?
Then be on your way. I will handle it myself.
Oh, you have fun. I'm gonna go find some tinder. There's gonna be something to burn around here.
My favorite part about this is somewhere Justin's listening, helplessly.
Make sure you write down that damage so he can take that
Okay.
when he gets
Sorry. Sorry, Justin.
That's if he is listening.
Oh, he is.
All right. Small Ross. You continue to walk.
I'm walking quietly.
All right. Where would you like to go?
Continuing down the path that I saw the creature.
Very well. Could you give me another perception check?
Seven.
27.
27.
Okay. That's pretty good.
I would hope so.
You notice on the ceiling, just above you, seems to be some sort of metal grating. It's been running along the ceiling this entire path. You haven't seen anything on the floor on this hallway, but you see that thick mucus dripping out of the vents just above your head. And as you look up, it drops down and hits the floor in front of you.
How big is the vent?
It's actually not that big. Probably about maybe 2 feet wide, maybe, a foot in height.
Alright.
You'd have to be pretty slender to get up into that. Or small.
I'm gonna go find Volner. Actually, no. I'm gonna go and find the captain. The head of the mine.
You mean the one that's currently overseeing their expedition out into the water?
His second in command. Bearman. Bearman or,
He's holding that.
other face.
How good's your notes?
Celadon City.
Nope, it's not even a city. You're just making shit up now.
I'm going to go find the people who
So you want to go to find the individuals that you spoke
Yes.
with.
Yes.
I love that anyone here that watches Death Tech and Chicago Night, they're just like, oh, that's not Memphis, it's just Carl. This is just Carl.
What's Carl? I'm small for us. So I'm gonna hustle to them.
Okay. Where would you like to go to find them?
The mess hall.
So you eventually make your way back to the mess hall. At this point, it's completely cleared out. You don't see anyone in sight.
There's no one in sight.
Nope. Like I said, it's been strangely quiet. You haven't seen Taku, you haven't seen Kiever, you haven't seen anybody.
Then I'll wait.
In the mess hall?
Yes.
Okay.
People are disappearing. And whatever it is will come for me. And I will slay it.
Alright. So, out in the waters. As the massive metal doors lowered, as soon as the room became pressurized, you all make your way out to the depths. That large plume of dirt, mud, rises up, creating this smoke screen effect into the water. There's this strong green light emanates from your visor. It's the only source of light you really have out here. Everything else seems to be sort of consumed by darkness. What would the three of you like to do? Technically there is four of you. There is a worker that's also going on with you. And Manly does have communications with you through your helmet.
And can we talk to each other?
Yes.
So he said we could talk to each other.
So it's basically like open comms between all of you.
Okay, I just want to make sure. So where exactly are we going?
So across the courtyard, I guess it would be considered a courtyard. It's the center of the facility.
Okay.
There are valves that control and regulate the steam to the steam vents within the facility. According to Manly, you guys have to equalize them in order for you guys to get the doors to open up so you can safely venture further into the facility. That's where Brutaga and Sakanel have... He believes they have gone missing to.
Have we traveled far enough to see these valves? There's three of them.
So you have the light from your visor. Mm-hmm. It gives you probably about 10 feet of light.
Alright.
You know that it's about 100 feet.
Okay.
So you're essentially wandering into the darkness until you find these pipes.
My dark vision not helping?
Your dark vision helps some,
okay.
But if you're using your thermal vision, it's too cold.
Yeah, I'm just going to use my
regular dark vision. So that'll give you your normal dark vision ability. Mm-hmm. However, even with your dark vision, it is still, like, you wouldn't be able to read anything more than 20 feet away from you.
Okay.
Your eyes still require some amount of light in order to pick up around it. So your beam is what the light that you're getting.
Okay.
It's giving you the ability to see anything else.
And are we, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, are we like tethered to each other, or are we just
You guys
like
are tethered back to Manly.
Okay.
You guys are not tethered to each other. The three of you are going to have to split up, go to different valves.
That's right, I forgot.
So, can everyone hear me? Is this thing, is it working?
I can hear you loud and clear back here.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Calm sound good, and I'll go ahead and communicate with, as he starts speaking in another language, you hear that other language come back through the comms. You're assuming it's the worker that came out with you.
Alright. So, our companion here, what's your name?
Are you speaking to him? Mm-hmm. You hear Manly's voice come back over there. His name's Rogan. He doesn't speak a lick of common, so if you need to say anything to him, just relay it to me and I'll spill it over.
Okay. And just look over the plan again. There's 2 valves that Jez and I...
3 valves.
Yes, there's 3 valves in total. But our companion here is going to go and...
Right, and he's going to be the one that's going to affect the one that is the most important. You two really, honestly, should be really easy to figure out. You either go left or you go right. Just watch the meter.
Yes, and it's supposed to be within 50%, correct?
Yes.
Across the board. Alright. Well, we'll keep proceeding forward.
As you all make your way out, and you feel this immense pressure as you walk along the bed of the ocean. There is this sense of this alienness, this sense of otherworldly. It's almost like you are on another planet, and the absence of life, the absence of anything else around you besides this darkness feels almost as though it is alive. Doesn't take you very long. You eventually cross this courtyard, this expanse, where you get to a point where you see the pipe up ahead. You're the first, actually both you and Jezebel are the first people to see it. Your dark vision, you make out the faint outline of this large metal tube that runs along the facility, the inside of it. You hear Rogan speak out and say something. And as he does, you hear Manly's voice come back over the comms. Alright, looks like you guys made your way to the pipe. Good. Rogan's gonna take the one on the far right, that's the master control. And you all just work your way down this pipe. You'll run into the valves eventually.
Okay.
Should I stay with him? I don't know if it's weird out here. I don't know if he should be alone.
Manly speaks up. It's a good idea. If you want to go ahead and go with Rogan, he is going to be the one that has to move the furthest way out. You can be his eyes for him.
I can do that.
Okay, well, Lamley, be careful. So,
Try my best.
alright.
I'll go ahead and
Go ahead
follow
and go.
him.
By this point, you've all noticed something beginning to occur on your suits. You've noticed that there seems to be a fine level of frost starting to crackle up the glass of this helmet. You can also feel your fingers beginning to go numb. You realize that it must be extremely cold down here. The suits at first have helped you ignore that cold, but the longer you're out here, you're starting to realize it's getting colder and colder. The condensation starting to build within the inside of your helmet, just making vision even more annoying. As Jezebel and Kaz make their way down the left side of the pipe, Lavende, you move with Rogan to the far right. Jez, Kaz, you are the first ones to get to your pipes. You see the valve. Who wants to hit the center valve and who's going to go further?
I'll hit the center one.
Okay, I'll go further.
You're going to go further?
Yes.
Alright. As Kaz, as you begin to move your way, treading through the darkness, Jez, you see his light disappear. You see as Lavende's light begins to disappear in the darkness, you find yourself isolated within this. The ice, the fog begins to rise up onto your glass. And as you do, you see the image of your face reflecting back towards you. And for a second, you see that your eyes are not your eyes. You see two black eyes. Slender features, pale, gaunt man, black hair. Become instantly recognizable to you as Levistus. You see his image begin to move within the ice on the glass. Now, Jez. Sorry to say this, but you've upset one of my neighbors.
Your neighbor, what does that mean?
You're not alone.
Also, this is a really weird time to be doing this. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Well, I figured I'd give you a warning.
Oh. What warning?
One of my neighbors, he's not the friendliest of folk. He's has some of his worshippers down here. You see, he shares the waters in Stygia, Sekla. If I were you, I would make this rather quick. He has a rather ravenous appetite.
Who would this be? You gonna drop a name or?
Sekla.
Sekla?
Yes, he is a god of sharks.
Lovely. Alright.
Are we hearing that?
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure, like...
So basically, if I don't get out of here as soon as possible, I'm gonna get eaten by a bunch of sharks. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, you might certainly become chum, that's for sure.
Beautiful.
And I wouldn't really want one of my most exceptional proteges to become shark food. And I also do not want to hear Seklaw brag that he gobbled up one of my packs.
Yeah, it seems more likely. Alright, I'll keep it in mind, I guess. Can't promise you anything.
You notice that his face begins to fade. Kaz, you find your steam vent. As you do, you see the red wheel, the gauge next to it, ready to turn.
What's the gauge read right now?
The gauge is actually only at 60%. It's only 2 turns essentially away from 50%.
Okay. So it's at 60.
Yep. And Jez, your gauge is actually at 45. So yours is only 1 turn away.
Alright. So. Alright. Is everyone in the positions? Are you by your valve?
As you hear Kaz speak out over the comms, you and Rogan make your way finally to your location. And you notice that you hear Manly speak over in that foreign language. As he does, you hear Rogan give a confirmation, essentially. Manly then speaks up. Alright, looks like you all ready. You're already in place, so Rogan's gonna start and relay that information to him.
Okay. So what's everybody else's valve at? Mine's at 60.
45.
I was going to look before he started turning what the number was.
His is at 70.
Ours is at 70.
Okay. So it looks like probably have the most work for your hands there, Lavender.
Luckily, I'm not the one doing it, you know. I trust him to know what he's doing.
Okay. Let's make this quick. I'm getting really cold.
You notice that Rogan moves up to the pipe and he begins turning. As he does, you see pressure gauge drop down to 65.
We're at 65 now.
As that happens, your pressure goes up to 65.
Okay. Well, that just put me up to 65. Jez, how are you doing?
Still at 45?
Yours didn't move. Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give mine a turn here and just do 5%.
And then as you turn, you notice that Rogan's also goes down again to 60. When you turn, yours drops back down, and yours goes back up. You guys, as soon as you relay this information to Rogan, he, he speaks out, and goes, says something in this foreign language. As soon as he does, Manly comes back over the comms like, perfect, all right, Rogan's got it, he knows which way to do it, he's gonna give out the commands, just listen to him.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
And as soon as this happens, several minutes go by of you guys basically trading, going back and forth, turning one direction, letting pressure drop or raise in order to let everything eventually balance out and get to 50%.
Okay.
You're about 5% left. I need you to give me an insight roll. Lavender.
Just look at me and make sure. 14.
14.
Yeah.
Okay. Lavender. You're sitting, standing, watching. Essentially, Rock can do all the work. You're more or less on the lookout. The hairs on the back of your neck begin to stand up. You have this sense. It's the same sense that you get when you stand in the forest and all the birds fly away. It's the sense that there is something hunting. There is something stalking. You turn into the abyss and you look into the darkness, and as your light swings across, you catch a glimpse of some underwater beast. As the light crosses its body for just a quick second, quickly moves out of your range of sight as you feel the water move against your body. You can feel the wave almost break as whatever this was forcing the water with such speed to rush towards you. You know you are not alone.
Manly, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. What's going on?
Can you tell him to work faster? There's something down here with us.
What do you mean there's something down here with us?
There's something that is not... Something bad is down here. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's not good.
All right.
Not good.
As soon as you're saying that, you hear Rogan turn the wheel one more time, and as this happens, you notice that the pressure gauges, they all seem to line up on 50. There's this sound, this almost a rattling noise. At first you think it's coming from the actual gauges, then you realize that the sound is actually coming from in the steam vents. You hear the sound of banging and metal, almost like there's something inside the steam vent. You can almost hear muffled cries or screams for help. And as soon as that happens, you turn and you looking towards the pipe, you look back towards Rogan, and as your light shines on him, you see him go, Bashra, and give you this like affirming smile. This massive creature slams into the surface of the steam vent. His body, you see this shark possibly about 35-40 feet in length with two large heads divided, split at the front, both of them fighting and trying to rip at each other as they rip this dark dwarf to pieces, and its body then quickly turns and begins realigning its way towards you.
Okay, so I have a question. When I use Summon Bestial Spirit, is it something that I can hold on to? Is it like, for me, is it like something that is, because it says spirit, I just want to double check, if I were to summon something and grab onto it, could I hold onto it?
If it is incorporeal, you cannot grab onto it.
Okay.
Unless you had a magical means to do so.
Okay.
Fuckers used to fight this quarterbacker.
What would you like to do?
So its head is like, it's like this?
It's got like a forked head. So it's a shark, it's like a 45-foot shark with, two heads, essentially. Both of them looking very upset and very angry, very hungry. And they're now looking towards you. You hear Manly go, "What's going on out there?"
We got the two-headed shark up here?
It's looking right at you. It is coming towards you.
No, I am aware of that. Thank you very much.
I just said it wasn't looking at him.
Yeah, you
It-
said it wasn't looking at him.
No, I said it's now turning and looking at you.
That's not what you said.
The second time you said it wasn't looking.
All right, what I meant to say was it's turning and looking at you.
Okay, so
And how many sharks are there?
It's a
One
two.
shark with two heads.
One shark, two heads.
Because there's no way I'm going to be able to outrun it the way that we are right now. 100%. There's no way I could outrun this thing. So its heads are like this. There's space in the middle between the heads.
It looks like it.
Is this thing a fucking three-headed shark? It better not be, because that's the only option I feel like I have right now.
Do you have any control water spells?
I don't think so. Because I feel like that's the only thing that I'm going to be able to do, like, right now.
As soon as you scream out and you yell, as Manly said that he had a way to bring you guys back, you immediately feel that your tether begins to get tugged. The two of you feel your tether being tugged as well. As soon as this happens, your bodies begin to be forcefully dragged back across the courtyard. Lavende, as this is happening, you feel your way moving back. As you are moving backwards, your light is shining forward, and you see this shark swimming towards you, almost like it's following a lure.
I just wanted to say this, but okay. So since I'm being pulled back now and I'm underwater, right?
Yes.
Can I throw off 3 ice knives at it?
Sure.
Because
You can cast magic.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, I don't. I take that back. I almost forgot. Never mind. I'm not doing that. Because I almost forgot. Because I don't. Druid magic. I don't know if it follows the same.
It's
rules.
magic.
Okay.
Oh,
then
come
no.
on!
Then never mind. I'm just going to be yelling like, please, please, whatever God, get me out of here like right now, please. Holy, oh my God.
The shark moves its way up. You see both of its heads come forward, opening wide. Give me a dexterity save.
That is a 19.
Okay.
Okay.
You watch as both heads come down, crashing mere feet away from your legs. It seems like as soon as it misses, it begins to try to pick up speed again. You all feel this pull begin to get quicker and quicker as the tether gets shorter and shorter, as the slack gets tighter and tighter. Eventually, both you and Jez's bodies get almost bounced into each other as you're getting pulled back into the loading bay. As this happens, you guys turn your lights and you see Lavende, who is flailing backwards, almost like he's trying to go faster, and your lights pick up and you see this two-headed monstrosity moving towards Lavende with predatorial vigor. Give me one more dexterity save.
Oof, that is 23.
23. As your bodies get pulled into the bay doors, the doors come crashing down, and as they do, you hear the massive boom of this creature slamming its body into the metal door. You watch as it begins to bend in and break. And as that happens, you see Manly immediately running up to you. What the fuck is happening out there?
I told you, did you not hear me screaming there's a two-headed shark?
What the fuck is a two-headed shark?
A shark with 2 heads, what do you think it means?
Lavende!
I didn't do that! I didn't do that! You saw I did not, I didn't do that.
You notice that Manly begins to decompress the chamber in the room. You see the water beginning to slowly raise out. As soon as he gets to about head level, you notice that Manly pulls off his helmet and he throws it to the ground and begins stripping out. He's like, alright, I think we're good. It doesn't seem to be trying to get back in. I think. Come on, take off your suits. Let's get back inside.
Take off my suit. Okay.
Like, rip the helmet thing off.
So what's going on with the two-headed shark?
I don't know, but the guy is dead. That thing killed him. It wasn't nice about it.
A friend out there?
Yeah, he's very dead.
Alright.
Did anybody else hear like the banging in the pipes before that?
I just thought it was just my mind playing tricks on me.
Wait, you all heard banging out there? Banging in the pipes?
Yeah.
Sound like screams for help.
I'd ignore that. It's probably just steam being released.
Ignore it? There's a two-headed shark out there. You want me to ignore the...
Not ignore that.
No, I mean, but like, if there's a two-headed shark, what's this? That was screaming, wasn't it?
Wasn't there... Aren't we missing people? Isn't there 2 individuals that were supposed to rescue from there?
Right. You know what? Let's just get back inside. Let's rest for a bit. Then we can head into the steam vents.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Do we have to go back out there?
No. We should not have to go back out into the water anymore.
Should?
You know, as he
I don't
moves over to
trust
the
it.
gauges and he looks at him, he's like, alright, gauges look fine. Perfect.
Everything's going according to plan. Let's just,
You don't seem very fazed by your friend dying back there.
And also, what was the plan?
Plan is that once the steam vents are clear, you're all gonna go in there and try to find the missing people. And as far as my friend out there, this is dangerous work, lass. Alright? We lose people.
You come across two-headed sharks often?
No, not so much. But cave-ins, environmental accidents, pretty much anything. It's not a safe job.
How long have you been down here?
3 months.
And you've never seen that before?
No, because we haven't gone out yet.
Well, I guess we couldn't be too terribly surprised that there's two-headed sharks in the ocean. Lovely. Alright. Next you know, there's gonna be fish people.
At this point, 3 of you hear this sound, this disembodied voice echo through your mind. Nice.
That wasn't just me, was it?
I thought...
It wasn't just what?
Is the magic from the helmet still working, or...
No. It's no... What? What's wrong?
Nothing.
No, it's not nothing.
Nothing. You heard it too, right?
It's the same voice we heard back in the submarine, or whatever it's called.
Maybe we should just let it go for now, not...
Okay. I guess it was nothing.
Should we go find small rats and...
Yeah, why don't you all go find your teammates, rest up for a bit. You know, just go and rest for the night. And then tomorrow when you're fresh, move back out into the steam vents.
Can I roll? I want to roll a insight check on him.
Absolutely.
That is a 13.
He seems far too eager and far too motivated by something.
Okay.
Something seems to be... He almost has this sense of urgency of trying to get your attention off of the steam vents.
Can I look at... Is there gauges on the inside?
Yeah,
of this?
there is.
Can I see, make sure they're reading okay?
You can go and give me a intelligence check to see if you can read them correctly.
Okay.
You need to beat, let's say, a 12.
7.
You look at the gauges, and there's a lot of them, and you're not quite sure which ones are supposed to be at what percentages or what numbers.
Okay. So noticing he's acting weird. Is he just lingering behind?
No, he's getting ready to move in with you guys.
Okay, so he's going to be with us?
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep my eyes on him. If he's not ahead of us, I'm going to kind of slow my pace down so I can watch him.
Okay. So, as you all make your way back into the facility, you notice that Manly, if you're going to follow him, he seems to be making his way back to the mess hall. As you all do, you notice that Smallvross, sharpening his axe, is sitting there by himself.
In the dark.
There's lights on.
Are there?
Yes.
Smallvross.
Oh, you're still up. What are you, everything alright?
There's something not right here.
Yeah, you fuck right, there's something not right.
What do you know of slime?
I know it's slime. What are you talking about?
You have a slime problem.
Gee, I
Like
don't...
oozes?
There was slime in the hallway. There was a trail. I touched it and it burnt me.
It burned you.
Yes. I followed it, and I saw a creature whose form was not natural.
Okay, can you describe this creature?
Is that rando guy still with us? Who's talking?
That's manly.
Manly.
The guy that was with me is very dead.
Yeah. No, I mean the other guy.
Oh, okay.
And I followed the slime to a vent on the ceiling, where I could see the slime went through, but I could not follow him. I came back here and no one is here.
So where's Falna?
The slime is coming for us all.
Why don't you take us to the slime?
Okay, so...
Let's see it.
Dude,
Alright, where is your other friend?
I do not know.
I'm gonna go find Taku, see where your small female companion went to.
If your taco's here still,
I
I will
can
take you to
try to help you out there, Manly. Falna can be rather difficult sometimes.
No, I'm gonna go get Taku and wherever Sky's at. You all find your friend wandering around. It's
Oh, Sky.
supposed to be lights out. It's his sleep time, so that's probably why there's no one here right now.
Okay.
I think we should be okay. If you want to go find them, I think that's fine.
Alright, once you find your friend, make your way to the barracks and get yourself a cot. Lay down for the night. Manly takes his leave.
Okay, so you guys heard that, right? You heard lies?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay, so I deal with voices a lot. I don't know if you knew, but sometimes you want to listen to them. I think it is imperative. I think something is wrong here with them.
Well, okay. I'm waiting till Manly gets away far enough where he can't hear us.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Okay. So he's acting very eager, for whatever reason, to speed this along. And I don't like that.
I feel like we should. I feel like that was about him.
The voice?
I feel like it was about him.
Whatever that was, I did not like that, and I don't trust it.
Yes, but at the same time, maybe you're right. Maybe he is too eager.
What happened?
What do you think?
Well, due to shock,
I think I want to get out of here.
ate one of the crew members here. We depressurized the valves, so that's done. But Manly is acting rather peculiar.
Like slimy.
What is your exception with slime?
Just take us to the
now?
slime, and we can talk about this on the way there.
Alright, follow me. Let's hurry.
Okay.
I'm gonna take them to where I saw the slime.
Okay.
I'll first take them to where I originally saw it.
It doesn't take you very long until you find the same spot that you went to before.
This.
And you all see this clear gelatinous, almost has like a jello consistency.
And it burned you like acid?
It burnt me like something not natural. But the thing is it went into the vents where I couldn't go into.
I'm gonna take out my dagger. I'm gonna like scoop some of it onto the tip to look at it closer.
Yeah, you scoop it up, you look at it. Looks like there's these almost clear blue veins running through it. Like a jellyfish.
That's interesting.
What is?
Put it over in front of Lavender.
Have you seen anything like this?
Never in my life.
I
It looks
did.
like a jellyfish or something.
Is like any kind of hole to like know what it could be?
Should have given me a knowledge nature if you want. I'm gonna need a 38.
Okay. I rolled high, but not that high.
38.
I've never seen anything like this.
I'm gonna like wipe it off on the wall.
I don't know where Falner is, but I think this thing is the reason why people are disappearing.
How much damage does Falner take?
18, 4 points of cold.
Take 18 points of damage, 4 of it's cold.
What?
He hit you with his axe.
What the fuck do you hit me with your axe?
That's what I said.
Why could you fucking hit me with your fists?
Number 1, you scared me.
Oh, I scared you.
Yes.
How?
You put your hands on me.
Where?
You entered combat. And I had my axe ready.
Where did I put my hands on you?
I don't know.
Where's his shoulder, I think. Or no, he was too tall. He tapped you. You tapped him from behind.
You touched my ass.
His response was to swing.
It's alright, it was just looking very...
I did see Foley, though.
Okay, so
And you said it burned you?
Yes. He was looking for something to do it also.
is it acid? Is it acidic?
Probably.
Can I basically do what she did, but with like one of my arrows, and then just kind of have it ready? Like put the acid like on the end of it? Or,
Yeah, you can do that if you want to. It's gonna slide off.
oh, it's like water? It's not like...
Yeah, I mean, it's got like globs, but it would slide right off your arrow
Oh,
if you
okay,
tried
I
to.
thought it was more like...
No, it's not like a jelly.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's very watery.
Okay.
Like a jello.
Like a jello.
Okay,
yeah.
that makes more sense then.
Like,
It's like Perel.
that's what I was going with.
Well, I think it's safe to say there's something weird going on down here, and we should probably sleep in shifts tonight. I don't trust any of these fuckers.
Can all of you give me a perception check besides for Fallner?
28.
17.
All you guys gotta do is beat a 10.
Okay, I beat that then. I get to 21.
You said perception?
That is a 15.
Okay. All 4 of you smell a scent. Smells like smells like some sort of earthy, possibly even like burning wood. Has a sort of cinnamon or nutmeg smell to it, with maybe like a hint of sage.
I smell lavender.
Lavender.
It's not
Yeah, I
me.
smell
I'm
lavender.
right here.
Lavender.
It's not lavender.
Something smelling. Can I track it?
I'm going to...
Someone making tea?
Because do you want to go with me to figure out what it is?
Alright.
I honestly think we should all stick together.
Okay.
Well, aside from Volno, wherever he went.
When we
How did you
find
manage to
maybe
lose
you
him,
should
by
go-
the way?
Should somebody
He
go find
didn't
him?
want to follow the creature.
The creature?
Yes.
What if there's
What
more
creature?
creatures like that too?
He's probably in the kitchen.
Wait,
I've been in the mess hall since I moved.
wait,
to
what?
that.
What creature?
It was some, I assume, slime creature. It moved very strangely.
So this came from something that was walking around down here, is what you're saying?
If you would call what it was doing walking, then yes.
Part of me doesn't want to believe you, and the other part of me's seeing the evidence right here.
It's fear. What you're feeling is fear.
Well, I certainly fucking hope so. I just watched a two-headed shark rip a man apart, so
Because
yeah.
I wasn't there. And Tempest wasn't there.
What were you going to do down there? You can't bring an axe with you.
Why?
You're wearing very delicate suits. If you poke it, you would die.
I wouldn't poke the suit. I would poke this shark. Whatever that is.
Listen, let's just find Volno.
Shouldn't we track the creature?
Well, we want to stick together, like you said, and let's get Fallner.
Fine.
If
You
there's
all-
really a fault, if there's a creature
What
running
did that
around down
smell?
here like you said, then yeah, we should probably find Volno first.
What that smell is, Fulmer?
You all notice that there seems to be a fine layer of smoke. It's rolling out onto the floor at your feet.
We need to
Can I see
find
where
what
it's
this
coming
is.
I'm gonna look down to the smoke.
Yeah, you can look at it. You can see it looks like it's coming from around the corner in the hallway.
Well,
I'm going to look.
I think we found Paul now.
As you go out in the corridor, you look down the hallway, you notice it seems to be coming out from a door. From underneath the door frame.
I'll open the door.
As you open the door, you are all greeted with a sight of Falner. Sitting up against a bunch of crates. Looks like this is some sort of storage closet or storage room. He has found something to light his Mind Flayer's hash. Has inhaled quite a hefty amount of it. Although his appearance is somewhat shocking. You notice that his eyes have gone milk white. He does not have any pupils or iris. It's just solid white. You also notice that he appears to have these bellowing smoke tendrils coming out of his mouth, like tentacles. They almost, it's clearly magical, because the smoke, almost like a fog machine, just keeps pluming out and creating the perfect shape of tentacles.
This is something I've seen before.
Yes, you're very well aware of what Mind Flayer's hash is. It is an extremely potent narcotic. However, there are some side effects to it. Typically, a lot of them are visual, but the other side effects are... Fulner, could you temporarily reduce your intelligence down to 8?
Okay.
Would I know the effects too?
Yes.
Okay.
You know it makes you very dumb.
Well,
Typically, when you partake in it, your intelligence drops drastically. However, there is a sort of a bonus side effect to it that is pretty useful. Fulner, for the next 6 hours, you are completely immune to the effects of mind control.
Is he alright?
no, he's not gonna be right for a while, and he's gonna be no use to us, so...
Was this the doing of the slime?
No, I think he got into some Mind Flayer's hash.
He was talking about drugs.
That's what he did. For some reason, something possessed him to go into an empty room by himself and do some drugs, so...
Why? What?
I don't know.
Can I, while they're talking, just kind of keep an eye on the hallway?
Sure.
This is very irresponsible, and that's coming from me, Fauna. You're probably gonna need to pick him up.
Falna. Hey.
What?
Yes.
Kaz, you're back?
We are all back.
Right on.
Alright, so what do we do from here?
Well, I assume we try to find this gel creature.
Not carrying him around. Probably have to take him back to the barracks and leave him there.
I kind of just want to leave him in the closet.
No, I need to know where he is and keep him safe. If we go after this, we'll just take him with us.
Well, I mean, we could strap him to your back.
Did you hear he hit me?
That is an option we can do.
Why did you hit him?
I'm gonna start taking
He
the rope
started.
out of
Really
my bag
fucking hard.
and start like fashioning it to getting ready to tie him to Small Ross's back.
Okay. Fulner, do you get up? Or do you just stay sitting down?
I'll let them help me out.
Alright, Fauna, you're gonna go for a ride, alright?
So as you get pulled up, your arm actually comes down and you smack the top of this crate. And as you do, you watch as this looks like a stack of parchment and letters go spilling out onto the floor. As they do, you guys look down and you realize that these appear to be some sort of shipment logs that are scattered throughout the floor now.
Ooh, what's this now? I'm gonna pick him up.
You look at them?
I'm gonna start going through them.
So you start going through them, and it has all the shipment logs since the facility has basically began. It took them about 3 years to build the facility into completion. The facility has actually only been up and running for 4 months. So this all happened within a month of the facility actually up and running. You do realize that as you're going through the shipments, though, something is off. All of the supplies for the first month were coming from Geoffrey Lamont, which is the owner of the Silver Salt Exploration Company. However, after the first month, which Manly and all of them have said that they've been stuck down here for 3 months, they've been receiving shipments still, but their ledgers are not from Geoffrey. It says it's from House Rakion.
I'm gonna take that particular log and hand it over to Kaz. Look at that.
What did you find?
So, what's this?
Oh, wait, what I find?
So, just go to sleep, Palmer.
No.
Alright, so
What I find?
they've only been getting shipments from Geoffrey Lemon Pledge, right? That's what his name was?
Yes,
They've only getting shipments from him for a month, and the rest has been some House Barakian or something. It's on there.
Rakion.
You look down and you actually see the shipment has a wax stamp at the bottom of it. It appears to be a pentagram. So notice that it's a symbol of Asmodeus. And it also has the house sigil within the pentagram.
Oh,
Does that house sound familiar to me at all?
You know that is the individual that was chasing Shiv in Gutterport. That was the name of the tiefling. That was from Old Bela.
This isn't good.
Is it more slime?
No. It's worse than slime. It's racist. It's racist tieflings.
Why would
Were
they
they
be sending?
fast?
The red tiefling.
Why would they be sending supplies?
I don't know why.
Wait a minute. Does it look like there's crates of supplies in this room as well? Or is it all just logs?
There's crates in here.
Well, I suggest since we have the time and we're on our own, we go through some of these and see what's in it.
What about the slime creature?
That can wait.
I'm gonna take out my crowbar and start popping open.
So you pop open the crates, you start looking into them. The supplies in here appear to be mechanical in nature. They definitely are things that you're not familiar with. However, there are certain components within these crates that would make you all believe that you have seen before in the past that this machinery is used for extracting mana.
While they're in there, has there been any movement or anybody out there?
No, you haven't seen anybody.
Not yet? Okay.
This is not good. If House Rakion's involved, that means there's something down here that they want. And if it could be another Elven gate, or no.
Well, we came down here to find some people. We find them, we don't find them either way. This has not my problem written all over it. So I suggest that we just get falling out of here. We figure out what we gotta do to get our own asses out of here real quick.
Wait. Tempest sent me down here for a mission.
What the fuck are you talking about?
There is something Tempest was guiding me to do down here.
Alright, so
We need to stay until that is completed.
You don't even know what it is. How are we supposed to complete it?
Tempest will guide us.
I'm not starting that right now.
The slime creature. It's connected to the slime creature.
Okay. Fantastic. Slime, we'll get to that.
I'm gonna pop my head back in. So what are we doing?
Okay.
I don't...
Lavin, get here, close the
Wasn't
door.
that Geoffrey guy acting kind of strange, like he was switching personalities, him and his friend?
The whole entire situation is just
Oh, I watched that happen.
not right.
Do you think maybe they're all being mind controlled?
By slime?
It's a possibility. Keep that in mind. We have to make sure we get out of here alive, alright? So we don't trust anyone, yes?
Right.
No.
What if we can take shapes of ourselves?
I wouldn't take it that far.
Okay, let's.
No, let's prove that we are really ourselves. I'm gonna cut my hand.
That doesn't prove anything, small bros. Just cut
Why
yourself
did you just
bleeding
cut
everywhere.
yourself?
Okay, take 4 points of damage.
My God, he's fucking killing himself.
It's blood.
Yes,
You
that's
bleed.
what's inside of you.
That is, it's
Now
what-
you.
No.
I'm
Oh,
not
fuck
doing-
you.
Small bros, someone could take our shape and they cut themselves, they'd still bleed, mate, alright?
They would not bleed. They would slime.
Already bleeding.
Where?
When
Oh,
you
yes,
just
you're
fucking hit me with your
Did I
axe.
miss something with those out there?
Me and Fulman.
He's doing small brass things. Okay,
You won't tell me what happened in the water.
we have
We
just
we
did.
did. There was
We
a
did.
two-headed shark.
What
You
happened
said
in
a
the water?
two-headed shark.
Yes.
What of the other things?
It was two-headed
It
shark.
was just a two-headed shark.
That was the event of the night, alright? The rest was just
We need to-
twisting. Yes.
We'll see what.
I watched it. It was chasing me from there.
Can I just hold on?
Two heads.
That sounds terrible.
We need to go though.
All
I'm
right.
taking back that paper. I'm gonna roll up and put it
We
back.
have a political situation right now.
Man, you need to relax.
What?
We have a political situation right now. House Rakion, tieflings,
Yeah.
looking to invade.
Is this a pirate?
I'm a tiefling, so I'll just keep that on my way.
Okay,
Don't
Bela
generalize. Don't generalize.
Why? Why would we care if the
Bela
demons
tieflings are particularly really racist.
Yeah, they are.
are- So,
Towards what?
Everybody else that's not a tiefling.
so when
It's
they
not
come-
a Bela tiefling.
Bela tieflings.
Yeah.
It's
So-
fucked up.
So we just kill them if they come after us.
So, honestly, at this point, I haven't seen a Bela tiefling down here, right?
If they're
They're
being-
obviously helping to meet their own ends.
Do you think they even know?
They are after
Do you think
something here.
Do you think they even know if they're being mind controlled?
We don't even know if they're being mind controlled. It's a theory.
It-
Just something to keep in mind. We're not going to solve this. I don't want to solve this case.
Wait,
I
Bela?
want nothing to do with this.
We can
I
solve
want
it very
to leave.
easily.
I want to
If we
leave.
don't-
I want to get back on the ship.
If we don't fix it, then we can't get back on the ship. 'Cause
Okay.
we don't have a ship to get back on.
we just all we have to do is be like, yeah, we can go. We can be like, no, we didn't find anyone. They're all dead. Oh, that sucks. Move
But
on.
our ship, it's broken.
That is.
You mean what we got down here?
Yes.
It has to be something else. We have to figure it out and just get the fuck out of here, alright?
They said they couldn't even do it.
We can. Tempest will find a way, yeah?
If Bela's involved.
Yes!
If Bela's involved, and I know they were after Elven Gate, so at least be able to use them. If there are Elven ruins down here, maybe I could use them. If there is a gate, get us out of here.
Alright, now I'm listening.
With your wizard powers.
Yes, with my wizard powers.
What of the mana?
Oh, yeah,
That
that's a
is an
problem.
issue.
We
That's a
should take
problem.
some with us.
Take what with us?
Man,
You sit there and just
He can't move. He's like.
relax.
I'm not on him.
Fauna, just
I'm
ride
gonna pick him
away.
up and put him
Enjoy
on.
yourself.
No,
Stop
fuck you.
talking. Most importantly, stop talking. Thank you.
I'm gonna actually wear him like a baby.
What did you say?
So
I said, shut up, Fauna.
Why?
We need to find Sky and then figure it.
yes, we have to find Sky too.
You guys
She
on
might
Sky?
be. She might.
We didn't lose
fucking
Sky.
mess.
You two.
I'll fucking get high and everything goes to pot.
Sky is probably dead by the slime.
Can for once we not just throw random thoughts that come to our head into the conversation?
Wait, what was it? I'm interested. What was the thought?
Can I get a Jezebel small frost Faulkner roll?
Wait, what does that mean? What am I rolling?
No,
He's about to take psychic damage.
I'm joking. You don't need to roll.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what. If the Balon tieflings are going to try and mind control me, I got bad news for them.
Well, I mean, oh, you know what?
Are you taking another hit?
Whoa, hold on. Keep that in mind too. If that is the case, they're doing mind
Had
control.
I only taken one hit, sorry?
Yeah.
And if anyone's starting to feel a little weird, We tap into his hash.
What's your starting intelligence? 13? Okay, so your intelligence is now 4.
You took another hit?
Yeah.
Jesus fuck.
You also, guys, as he takes his next hit, you actually watch his skin turn purple.
Oh my god.
Can you stop getting high?
Oh fuck! What did I do? I think I took my.
Why are you rolling a die?
That's 4 intelligence right there. You
Wait,
forgot to
no!
talk.
I think I fucked up something. Okay.
I'm going to look out in the hallway to make sure that we're still.
Your
There's
computer's
still
running
not
so
anything.
bad.
Small Ross,
look
Small
out,
Ross,
there's
do me a
nothing out in the
favor.
hallway.
Go and hold him up in front of you.
I don't like
I
being
pick him up.
I'm gonna swallow
here
him to
with
you
what
like
I
a
saw
baby.
out there.
I'm
I
gonna
think
start
we need to
tying
go
him.
somewhere else.
This is probably the safest place to talk plainly right now, Marvin Day. We need to formulate a plan.
While this is going on, I'm tying Faulkner to Small Ross in front of him like a baby.
Oh.
Baby Bureau.
Okay,
Thank you.
that's taking care of one problem. We need to
Make it warm.
just act like we don't know anything. Go along and
Perception check,
Everyone?
everyone.
Natural 20, so
I got
23.
16.
Natural 20.
You're at a
19.
disadvantage, by the way.
Oh fuck you.
You get disadvantage on all skill checks.
That's so pretty fucking
19.
19.
I got
good.
16.
21.
21.
Right.
Lavender, you're the first one to notice it, though, because you're already in the hallway, but you actually hear the sound of footsteps approaching, big ones. Breaking around the corner, you see Taku. And he quickly turns and looks, and he makes eye contact with you. You notice as soon as he does, he turns and begins walking towards you.
Everyone, Taku, the bear guy's coming. The bear guy's coming.
Who's coming?
Taku's coming.
Alright.
Does he have slime? I'm gonna go out to the hallway.
No.
I got it. Fine. It's lovely.
He makes his way to the entrance of the door. There you all are.
Hey, Taku.
Quiet.
Okay.
Why?
Who are you? What's wrong with him?
He's fine. He does this at least once a week.
He's just high.
What do you have to tell us? What's going on?
I found your stash.
God damn. Jesus Christ.
Are you all hearing the voices?
Are you hearing voices?
I hear voices a lot, but you got to be more specific.
Like the voices you hear?
I cannot trust my comrades anymore. Sky is safe, but Manly wants to kill her or hold her hostage. I'm unsure.
Where is she at?
I have her safe.
She's one of our
Maybe
friends.
we
Like,
should
where is she?
have a conversation with Manly.
Manly is not to be trusted.
Okay, so that proves my suspicions here. Insight check. I got a 19.
Appears to be telling the truth.
Alright, so.
You notice he quickly looks back behind himself.
Where is she? She's our friend. I think we need to know where she is.
I don't know if I can trust any of you.
We need to establish a circle of trust here before he tells us anything. Because apparently, our theory was correct.
So the lies were about him.
Something down here is trying to enter my mind.
Is it slime?
No,
There's slime all over the place.
it's from those creatures.
I'm gonna go over to Father and get into his bag, and I'm gonna look for his hash.
What creatures?
What creatures?
What?
You got some jumpers.
Creatures.
What?
Crew. The crew that comes back from the vents, they're changed.
From the vents.
The steam vents.
How do we get to the steam vents?
I think Brutaga and Sakano are the only other two that aren't affected. They ran away to get away from Manly.
Did Manly go into the steam vents?
No, he couldn't. Brutaga sealed the vents.
The only thing that was keeping him out of there was the steam being out of pressure.
That is not good. We took care of that.
Maybe we should go before he gets there.
Where's Manly now?
I assume at the barracks. That or waiting for all of you to fall asleep to kill you.
Okay. So, you feel like someone's trying to enter your mind right now?
Something. It speaks and it is old and ancient, and I can feel it. It's connected with the earth, with the sea. I feel it.
Is it Tempest?
It watches us.
So,
Is it the shark?
No. That's another problem.
So you did know about it.
The shark. He was summoned by those sea devils. The Swagan. Both of you instantly know what Swagan are. They are sea devils. They are creatures that live beneath the sea, and they are bloodthirsty, savage creatures that are they're like humanoid sharks, anglerfish-like teeth. They're also known as fish heads.
That shark tried to eat me. I don't really appreciate that.
Just real quick.
it just got worse.
Am I able to find his pipe with his pack?
Yeah, it's right. He has it on him.
Alright, I'm gonna take it and hand it over to him. You're definitely our biggest asset right now, so I'm gonna need you to take a little hit off that.
Why? What will it do?
It will make it so no one can enter your mind and mind control you.
But won't it make him like that?
How do I know you're telling the truth?
You don't.
It's mind flayer hash. It does have side effects. Don't smoke too much of it, but it does have properties to keep mind control and altering spells from entering, well, your mind.
He bites down into the pipe. Does that he brings up his hand. You see him cast spark. And he smokes.
You just did magic.
The what? You did what?
Magic. There's nothing wrong with it here. It was a lie by Manley. He didn't want you using some magical method to read his mind or figure out the truth. You notice that as he starts talking, these smoke tendrils burrow out, his eyes go white. The voice is gone.
I still hear 5 voices.
Wasn't the voice talking to you?
I need to go protect Sky.
Why don't you let us follow you?
We have to fix things.
She is important. She is the only one that can.
And he hits the ground, passed out. Clearly his tolerance is not as high as Falner's.
Alright, let's get him in here and start dragging him into the closet.
I'm gonna need strength checks.
Help.
I'm gonna need a combined success of 25.
So I need you guys to hit 6.
I got
14.
Yeah.
Okay, with your combined effort, you all grab Taku and you pull him into
You're swallowed on me.
Oh,
the closet.
Should we hide
Also,
them
you
with
can't
the
talk.
boxes?
I'm moving
I
on
don't
my mind.
like somebody could just come in here and see
Yeah,
him.
let's talk him into
You will not be able to hide him in here.
Oh, you can't.
He's a massive bear man.
Oh, I didn't know if we could like stack boxes around him.
You'd still be able to see him.
So what does he have on his person?
So he's actually wearing armor. But most of it, he has a metal breastplate. You notice that he has a leather lapel underneath it. Seems to have like a cloth or some sort of tunic or tabard. Actually, it'd be like a tunic. Isn't wearing any pants, though, and doesn't really have anything on his arms besides for these van braces.
How's his penis?
So,
Ask me the real questions.
does he have a satchel on him or anything along those lines?
You don't see one.
Okay. After I inspect him. Okay. Let's make it to the barracks. Let's act like nothing has happened. Let's get Manly alone and get some answers out of him.
Why would we wait? Why wouldn't we go into the vents now? Or
Why
just
do you
go
wanna-
straight to Manly now?
I don't
That's what we're
need...
saying when they go to Manly.
Yes.
Go to Manly now?
Yes.
Hopefully we can find him.
We are going to interrogate him and get some answers. We're also going to look down at Taku, incapacitate him.
Wait. So let's go.
Okay. Good.
As you all make your way, you pass the mess hall. You make your way to the barracks. As you open the door to the barracks, you are... well, shocked. I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw.
Are these
13.
in this?
Oof, 26.
7.
7?
15.
Disadvantage
Yes.
Yes.
Skill
for me
check.
too.
Yeah.
That's not a skill check. It's a saving throw.
All checks.
God, I can't get over how big those dice are.
Fuck. I have -1 on wisdom.
What did you get?
Anyone beat 18?
No.
Just you?
Yep.
Okay. You're the only one. Everyone else, you're frightened the moment you open the door.
Oh, I can't be frightened. If it's against frightened, I've got advantage.
Okay.
Oh, I do too,
Oh.
but I rolled high enough.
I do too, but I
I have advantage on frightened too.
Not while you're under that.
Well, it wouldn't really make much of a difference. Still under 18.
You still got it?
No, I didn't get it.
Okay. So, you hold your grip as you look into the room and see that all the cots are filled with the workers. And as you look at them, you see that their throats have been slit. Blood is pooling underneath their cots. Some of them do not even have their form. They're these strange, mucus, almost translucent skinned creatures lying there. No hair, sunk in solid black eyes. Their lips completely dissolved away, only exposing teeth. Their fingers are webbed. It is a gruesome scene.
And does like the mucus look like what he showed us?
Yeah.
What the hell?
It's the slime! This is what I was talking about.
This is a massacre.
We need to find Manus.
Is there any kind of...
You see that one of the workers is apparently lying on the bed and is starting to gasp as their body begins to contort.
This is one of the ones that are like
I'm
the
going
slime
to-
person too?
Yeah.
I'm going to go up to him.
As you move over towards him, you look at him, and it looks like someone who is suffocating.
Yeah.
And as his eyes look at you with pure fear and dread, you see him slowly.
I'm gonna look up to him. Does it look like the cause of death was asphyxiation?
You're not quite sure, but it definitely looked like it was not comfortable.
I can't see what the cause of death was.
By
Can you do
visually
medicine?
looking at it, no.
Medicine check.
Yeah, sure, you can try. Oh, he's gonna certainly try.
10.
You've never encountered anything like this before. You're not entirely sure what killed him. Could have been the slime. His body clearly looks mutilated, transformed.
Can I? So like, is the mucus?
They're covered in it.
They're covered. It's not him actually, like his body turning into the mucus. It's
No.
like,
It's like it's eating away at him.
okay. Can I like?
It's more like their body is their skin is made out of it.
I sound confused. Is this what they actually look like, or they were attacked by it and it's eating it? Okay.
Can I? Is there something
I'm not
around that I
picturing
can
this.
kind of like, for the one I'm right next to, like start like moving it off of him?
You want to try to scrape it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if there's something like I don't know, like a plate or something, like something that keeps my fingers far away from it.
Okay. You go ahead and you grab a bedpan in the room.
Yeah.
And you start trying to scoop away this mucus. And as you do, you realize that it's the mucus is its skin. It's like coming off in globs, and it peels and rips away the skin, exposing the organs underneath.
It does have organs.
Yeah. Appears like whatever this was, it used to be. I mean, you can semi-tell it's the semblance of a dark dwarf or a dwargar.
So where do we go now?
I'm gonna walk up to Lamade.
I was.
You're not gonna be able to save him.
I know, but I just wanted to know if it was, if like the ooze was like him, or if it was something else, you know.
You all hear, as soon as you're talking about looking at this bizarre massacre within here, you hear the sound of Sky screaming from the other room. The sound sounds muffled.
Let's run.
Yeah,
Dash.
I'm dropping the pan and I'm
Dash.
running.
Does everyone follow?
Yeah.
Alright. As you all dash your way across the room and past the barracks, you make your way into what looks like a part that descends down into the bedrock of the ocean floor. As you make your way through, you actually pass and begin to descend into this cavernous area. Just at the bottom, you see this intense purple glow, this strong, almost illumination of light coming and filling the bottom of the floor. You hear the sound of Sky struggling and screaming, and then her screams become muffled, almost as though something's covering her mouth. As you make your way down to the bottom, you see Manly standing there right next to a well of mana. Seems to be encompassing a pool, almost like a natural wellspring of mana. He's holding Sky with his hands wrapped around her mouth. You come another fucking step closer and I throw her ass in there and watch her pop in 17 fucking dimensions.
Okay.
You all
How far?
fucking things up.
How far away is he?
It's probably about 30 feet.
Let's calm down. What's going on, Manny?
Is he holding a weapon?
You're gonna try to stop it! I know you're gonna try to stop it. It needs House Rakion. It needs an army. Yeah. Once it has an army, then it's gonna get out of here. It's gonna get out of here. It's gonna...
What's it?
I'm gonna put the owner down.
Would it happen to be Sekla?
This fucking Swaggin. Those fucking Swaggin summoned that goddamn shark. It's a pain in the ass. I was hoping you'd deal with the shark. Deal with the Swaggin.
Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Let's see, we don't have any weapons. Everything's fine. Hey, let's relax. Let's relax.
I'm not going to relax.
Let's relax.
You notice he brings up his hand and it begins to split and peel as you watch his skin begin to fall off. This gelatinous ooze starts to pour out of his muscle tissue and his bone.
I need to get to her.
All of you.
I can.
All of you.
How much feet do I have from him?
It's about 30 feet.
About 30 feet?
Can-
So how close is he from the well?
He's right next to it.
He's right next to
Is
it.
he holding a weapon?
He's holding his hand around her mouth. He had a knife, but he dropped it as his hand began to.
I'm going to get her.
Chucks her. And you watch her body.
Can I react?
Yeah, I will.
You can try.
Can I cast?
I was going to cast Blink. I don't know if you're going to do the same thing.
Can I cast Featherfall on her?
Okay. So I'm going to need a dexterity save if you're going to try to beat his action here.
Okay.
Since there's no initiative order here.
Your guys' ideas were a lot better than mine.
Sorry for the bad trip, Fulmer.
Because I wanted to try to blink as soon as
18.
as soon as I saw that dagger fall. Because I was asking if he had the weapon, I was going to blink to her and like try to get her away before he did anything. So.
Yeah, you have to call that out before.
Well, I asked if he had
Okay.
the weapon. You didn't answer me, so.
No, I did. Said he had a weapon in his hand, and then
Oh, I didn't
it
hear that
turned,
then.
and he dropped it.
Okay, I didn't hear that. Then that's my fault. But that's what I wanted to do.
So you got an 18?
19.
19? Okay. You said you were what were you going to do?
I'm casting Featherfall.
So you wanted to cast Featherfall, and you wanted to cast.
I was going to blink to her and like try
Blink.
to get her.
Okay.
I don't know if you want me to roll for that too.
I'm going to need a percentage roll for both of you casting a spell so close to mana.
So that's a D10 and a D100, right?
Yes. Yes. A little bit of wild magic here.
The mana? He literally described it. It's no doubt. He just threw her into it.
I got the 61.
61. Okay.
49.
Give me a pouch.
And
The size of a cloak's worth.
Wild magic's the best kind of magic.
What?
okay. Okay. As you blink, and you end up. You blink so hard, you actually hit 3 planes.
I'm sorry, what?
And you burst your way into the elemental plane of fire. You end up finding yourself landing. You are standing on burning brimstone, surrounded by sulfuric smoke and flames and fire as you look up and you stand and stare as this massive magma creature rises up out of the lava pool.
Baby, come back.
And as it looks towards you, and your blink is still activating.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's just.
Oh, so I'm,
it's
like,
trying
seeing it,
to.
like-
It's trying to anchor into the realm that you're trying to do.
Oh, okay.
As you blink
God,
back
flash.
into the land, you actually land right by Manly, but you realize your blink it was delayed, and you see Sky into the water as you or into the mana as you cast your Featherfall. It just straight dudded. It just didn't even work. You watch her plunge into the mana, and you watch as this plume of pure weave comes up and begins to tendril, wrap, and rip at reality. And you watch as these tendrils slash over Manly's body. See these tendrils of weave go right through him. He stands there, and you look at him, and you watch as his body begins to twist and wrap as a black hole literally is created within his body, and he deatomizes from reality.
What the fuck just happened?
Is she?
You don't see her.
I'll never.
Am I
smoke
like
this
on?
stuff again.
Like, is there fire on me?
Your clothes are singed.
I'm gonna be like, what the? What in the world?
So that
I'm going to go.
wrapped itself up.
I'm going to go to the edge of the.
As
mana
you,
pool.
as you go to the edge of the
I'm in
mana
the right
pool,
place, right? What in?
you
Where's
see
Sky?
the weave beginning to slowly recess back into the liquid form. And as it does, you see a hand pop out and grab the rock face.
I'm going to grab it.
You want to touch her?
Commit, dude, commit.
Yeah, I'm going to grab it.
Okay. I'm gonna need a D100 roll.
Carl, you quit trying to kill
Oh my God,
everybody.
I'm not trying to kill everyone. I'm just trying
He's
to.
touching raw mana.
I know.
Oh.
no,
He
that-
declared the action. I hate to take back. Don't take back.
69.
Nice.
69, my dude.
Where was I?
Kaz would roll a 69. I'm gonna say.
In Blink, were you moving so fast that we didn't even notice you went to a different plane?
Yeah, you didn't even notice it.
As I'm like trying to pat out the fire. I'm in the right place though, right? Like
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna ask you about that later.
So as you touch it, you touch her hand, even though it's not even, it's just dripping with mana. You grab it and your arm just catches on fire. And as it does, it burns with this purple flame for about 3 seconds. So you're gonna take 3d6 of fire damage.
Jesus, I'm gonna when I say I'm gonna run up to Kaz and start take my
It's
jacket off.
it's almost like it like a
Wait, not my jacket.
it's kind of like a
My
firework
jacket.
where it just kind
Do
of
not fucking
and
take
then
that
like
off.
disappeared.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's
So
not okay.
yeah, you take 6,
Oh,
9
remember,
points of fire damage.
I am never smoking this again.
Sky!
You notice that she gets to pull out, and as her head comes up out of the mana, I'm okay, it's okay. And you all begin to back up, and you realize that there's nothing wrong with her.
What's happening?
What did you see down there?
No. What's
I'm gonna ready my axe.
What's happening?
Doesn't make sense. How come he caught on fire and you're fine?
She looks at all of you. I'm stunted. I'm stunted.
You're stunted.
All of you know what this means, specifically the people that have educations here. You believe these, in your culture, these are cursed individuals. Stunted individuals are people that have no connection to the weave. They can't cast magic. They can't have magic casted on them. They can't use magical items. And such, mana has no effect on them. They can walk through it like water. I'm stunted. It doesn't hurt me. Doesn't hurt me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't tell you all.
Listen, stop. Let's just. You're alright. We're all back together. Let's just figure out how to get the fuck out of here.
I'm going to like look over myself to make sure that I'm all in one piece.
You look at yourself, and besides for a few scorch marks and singes, yeah, you seem to be fine. You are also aware, just for you all to know, for lore-wise, that stunted individuals, it is not proven, but is highly suspected and suspicious, or it's considered suspicion, or superstition, that they are responsible for outbreaks of spell plague, where magic stops working, and more stunted births begin happening.
At least you're okay.
I think we need to go into the vents.
I'm not going to
What's the
try.
vents again?
Yes.
We need to get out of
We
here.
need to leave.
And how do
I
we
don't-
expect to do that?
Want
Do
to
you
use
want to-
magic anymore?
Do you want to speak to the sanguines?
The what?
The fish people.
Swaggin?
Yes.
Sorry, Sky. You just.
It's fine. I'm okay. I overheard Manly, and before he dragged me in here, I tried to reason with him. There's something down here that's controlling them that once this army, it once housed Rakion, it wants their numbers, it wants control of them, it wants them down here. Brutka, the missing mechanic. She went into the vents to get away. She stole the speaking stone. It was Manly's. It was what Manly was using to communicate with House Rakion.
How do you know all this?
Because he was rambling about it like a madman.
Did he say anything as a means of getting out of here? Does he have a way to get this army here?
Brutka is the only one that can operate the vessels,
And she's in the vents?
and she is in the steam vents.
We just
Vents!
Are
We
you
need
sure
to
it's
go
the
there now.
vents and it's not something else?
It's Tempest. I told you he would guide us.
Like maybe the cafeteria or something. Maybe she's in there. Anything but the vents.
It's the
I'm
vents.
fairly certain that she ran into the steam vents to get away from Manly.
Okay, so I don't leave you alone.
Oh, I'm going with you all.
Okay.
Hey, we should go get Batman too.
Taku?
Is Taku okay? Taku isn't affected by them either. He's very strong with his will.
Oh.
I won't say he's very strong. He doesn't have
We
very,
incapacitated.
doesn't have very high tolerance.
Are you high?
So is he. It was a precaution. It wasn't for fun. Well, for him it was for fun.
He was mentioning
No,
that he was
it's
hearing
for
voices.
Precaution.
He told me that whatever this creature is, it's able to speak telepathically.
So that's what we've been hearing.
So then we kill it.
I don't think it's something we can kill. I don't think it's something we should even try to stick around to kill. We just need to fucking go into the vents and get out of here.
Then it is settled. We go to the vents.
To go now. We need to
If
go.
there are any more sharks, I will handle them.
You won't, I promise. You didn't have it biting at your feet. Small frogs.
It didn't have Tempest on its side.
Well,
Let's-
It had something else on its side.
Let's go.
And it was called
We're
Another
wasting
Head.
time.
is it going?
Hold on. We have to settle this real quick. He doubts Tempest. Now I will be the first.
I don't care about your fucking Tempest, Small
I
Frost.
don't really either.
I think we need to get out of here, and whatever this creature is, it's powerful, and we need to deal with it.
How do you propose that we deal with something like that?
I don't know, you're all fucking adventurers, maybe go kill it!
Oh, it's not really on my resume to deal with creatures of great
Then
power.
why did you
and
come down here?
I would like to say, I say we go to the vents and kill it.
I'm starting to not like you. Let's go.
Okay. Can I stop by the medbay? That really hurt.
Don't worry. Heal.
No.
I'm gonna heal him.
Gonna do it right next to the mana.
Yeah, it's cleric magic.
Go ahead and give me a demon hunter.
He's gonna overheal you. You're gonna have 3 arms.
You said it's fine if you pull it from a demon.
Manly said it's fine.
Huh?
Manly said it was fine.
Oh, you're gonna kill him. He's gonna have 1 arm.
No, 89.
Maximize. So it just does the maximum heal. Whatever the maximum heal you could roll.
So you get healed 20.
Doesn't get that cool.
You feel a supercharge of healing magic rush through your body.
Thank you, Small Frost.
Don't thank me. Praise Tempest. Now let's go kill this thingy.
Okay.
I'm not killing anything. I just want to leave. So it's find this lady, whatever her name was, yeah, that one.
Ugh.
And then we can hopefully get out of here and just forget all this even happened.
After we kill the thingy.
So, I'm gonna draw my rapier and move forward.
We're heading back to the steam vents.
Alright. As you all make your way backtracking, you head to the cafeteria. Notice the lights are off.
When I was in here, I was sharpening my axe with the lights on.
You see the cafeteria has a very large window that oversees into the courtyard outside.
With the Walters.
You all feel like you're being watched.
Can I look out the window?
Do you approach the window?
Don't do it, Small Frost. Don't do it.
Yes.
Oh
No.
my god.
Just as Small Ross begins to make his way towards the window.
I'm going to the nearest exit.
As you all stand there and you see Small Ross making his way forward, a red light emits from the window into the cafeteria, illuminating on the floor, spreading itself, casting this red light onto Small Ross. coming from this one source. As an eye opens up. Then right above it, second eye. Then right above it, a third eye. 3 red eyes vertically in a row, open, and this light emits into the cafeteria. Although you cannot see its form or its shape, you know that this entity, this creature, whatever it is looking at you, and you know this is not the shark.
Okay.
Tiny, little amoebas crawling from your sludge. I am forever. Come. Come. Come.
You watch the lights come on, and those red eyes disappear.
Yeah, let's go and try kill that. Let's try fight that thing. How's that sound? Let's go and throw it all in.
I will say, I may require some assistance in slaying this.
Why don't you just call in Tempest like you always
I don't
do?
think we're killing that.
Nah, can we all agree that we're not killing that and we just need to get the fuck out of
No,
here?
I will never agree to that.
Alright, then you're gonna die down here by yourself. You're gonna die alone and Tempest isn't gonna save you.
Did you hear
Tempest
it?
will judge me accordingly.
Did you hear it? Say it wanted us to kill it.
It's also to come,
Yeah.
which could mean many things.
It wants us to die. Wait, it wants it to die.
Why are you talking? I thought you were dumb.
It wants it to die.
I thought you had 4 intelligence. You have to grunt.
That's still 4 more than you.
I'm gonna go ahead and take 8 points of burn damage on that one.
I don't know what that means, but I feel like he has a point.
Keep pushing forward.
As
Yes.
you push forward, you all make your way to the steam vents. The doors are ready to be opened. You have come across no resistance or hostility so far.
Can I try something really quick?
Sure can.
Sorry, whistling.
And as you do, you see Wisp appear to your side.
Oh, there you are. Alright.
Oh, don't bring the dog into this.
What?
What if he dies again?
He's gonna be fine.
Aren't
you, Wisp? Oh, such a good boy. Oh, yeah. So, alright. Let's, go rescue this mechanic.
Get my axe ready. Let's go.
You gonna be okay there, Fallen?
Yeah. Let's go save Princess Mechanic.
Yep, let's go save Princess Mechanic. Goes
We
forward.
open the door.
Okay? As you all open the door, you walk inside. You enter in what looks like exactly what a steam vent would be. It's this massive cylindrical tunnel. You all follow along. As you follow along in the darkness, there are lights that are strung up on the inside. You can see that there is blood, almost caked on the floor. You tread through this thick red sanguine sludge. As you can only presume are either victims of our crew members that died entering.
Sorry.
Can you do what?
Just check to make sure it's blood.
How are you gonna check it?
I'm gonna reach down, smell it, sniff it, and taste it.
Oh my god.
You taste it, and it tastes like sour old blood.
Spit it out. I don't like that.
What the fuck are you doing?
Eventually, you notice that the steam vent stops, and the side of it is actually broken off. The moment you see this, your all stomach just drops because you have this sensation like the water should be shooting in now. But you don't see any water flushing running in.
Can I? That's wrong, right?
I don't like that.
We should go in there.
No!
What?
The ocean's in there!
But something is stopping it from coming there.
It doesn't... Trust me.
We don't want it to come in here anyway.
I've been outside in that.
I'm not saying we stop whatever is stopping it, but we should at least know.
Could we not?
I just want to find this mechanic.
Move forward?
And what if the mechanic is down there?
Don't question things that could possibly kill us if we mess with it.
Orcs always question things that could possibly kill it.
Good for you.
Well, then
Let's
half
push forward.
question it.
We'll never have question it.
Let's move
I
on.
think we need to go down there.
Just use your eyes, Small Frost, and let's push forward.
Can I see down there?
You want to look out there?
Yes.
Sure can. As you point your head and you look out, you quickly put your head back. It's ocean.
Did I get hurt?
No.
Can I stick my hand out there?
It's like sticking your hand out into air.
Please tell me it crushes his hand.
Or something bites on it.
It's
Nothing.
also strange as you can see. It's light. You actually see light pouring in from this hole.
There, it's not water.
What do you mean it's not water?
It's the ocean, but not the ocean.
What does that mean?
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna go look.
Look.
I'm gonna go look.
Look for yourself.
Alright.
As you want to look out,
I'm sticking my head out there.
as you stick your head out
No,
there.
no, I'm not sticking my head out
Oh.
there.
As you peek your head and you look, it is like looking at the bottom of a think of it like looking at a fish tank with no water in it, like the bed floor of it.
Okay.
You see the oceanic floral and vegetation, the algae and seaweed growing up from the bed. You can see rocks that are covered with barnacles and sea urchins. You don't see any fish, but it's strange because that's how deep you are. None of this vegetation should be there, but you can see vegetation. It's almost as though it seems, and you can see light as well.
Did you see it?
Okay, I don't know if this is magic.
It's almost like real life, except for a different one.
What?
Poetry.
We should just keep going,
Alright.
right?
Smallverse doesn't know how to say other realities.
Jezebel? It's... I don't know how to describe it. It's like it's a pocket.
I say we explore it.
No.
Does it...
This has all been fuckery. And that hole right there is more fuckery. And if we want to get to the bottom of all the fuckery, it's through fuckery.
Tell you what, Smallrose, you seem confident in Tempest and all that nonsense, so why don't you go ahead and you go out there. You lead the charge.
Alright then. I'm gonna go out there.
You hop out.
Yes.
As you hop out, you actually fall probably about a good 4 feet. Your feet hit the ground, and you guys watch them drop down. And as your feet hits sand. You're breathing air. You look around, and as you look up at the sky, you see this magical, almost like if you ever seen if you're in a pool, the reflection of water on the bottom, how it like moves the shadows. You see that, but above you, and it's this purple light that moves along the black abyss that surrounds it.
I think this is the right way.
Go and take a few paces.
I'm gonna continue walking.
As you crunch and make your way through the sand, you come up past the rock that's blocking your vision that's further, and you see what looks like what you can only describe as an ancient ruin.
There's a temple of some sort. Stone building.
Well, guinea pig approved.
Alright.
Sky, I feel like this is up your alley, right?
It might be.
Okay. So jump down.
As everyone moves and jumps down,
I
hops.
took you with me.
No, you never picked me back up. You put me down.
Oh, I did put you down.
Yeah, you did.
I'm just-
You went out by yourself.
I'm just walking
As
around
everyone
with
else
swaddled.
hops down, and Sky looks down like, can someone grab me or catch me?
I'll cut you. I got no arms.
Someone a little taller?
Small brass.
Fucking total shit.
Can you come catch Sky?
Fine. I'll come down there.
She hops down. You catch her as you put her down.
As I'm carrying her down, do I feel anything?
It's touching your lady.
You feel her side.
Right. There's nothing like cylindrical or evil.
No, you don't. You don't feel a Pringles can or anything either.
Did
No,
you?
you do not feel the
Hold on a
Pringles
second.
can.
What do you mean by cylindrical?
You trying
I
to
don't
see
know.
she has a dick?
Yeah,
She has like a third arm. Like
No, I didn't know if she was. She might have something under her clothing,
Okay.
or like a bracer or anything.
You don't feel anything
No.
odd or unusual. As you sit her down, and you all make your way around this rock, you can see this structure. It appears to be in great disarray. Actually, half of it appears to be completely destroyed.
Can I jump?
You want to jump right now?
Yeah.
Okay, you jump and you hop up off the ground,
God,
normal
that'd be
distance, and
great.
land back down.
All right. So I continue.
Christ.
As you all look up, you can see that this translucent light that runs across the sky above you. There's parts where it breaks in, and you actually see huge wisps of black water like rushing down into this air pocket and being shot back up into the ocean. You can see this current, almost like you can see these. If there was water being funneled through tubes, but with translucent tubes. It's extremely strange looking. Ahead, you see this structure. Where would you guys like to do?
I say we go to the structure.
So, push forward towards the ruins.
Push forward towards the ruins? Okay. As you make your way towards the ruins, they are quite, besides for being destroyed, or half of it being destroyed, the part that is still standing is actually really impressive. The architecture on it is absolutely phenomenal. It's pristine, and you can tell instantly by looking at it that this is Elvish. Not just regular elven artisan or like artwork, but this is ancient Elvish.
I don't like it.
Well, it's clearly elven. So, makes sense why.
So can you do anything with this? Can you zap us out of here with this?
Well, we just got here. Hold on.
Can I get a perception check from everyone?
28.
18.
Yep. 16.
10.
14.
Okay. What? As you all look around, before you even enter in, you actually find what looks like a blood trail. It seems to be slight, small speckles of blood that are spattered all throughout the entrance of this spire. It seems like it moves off to the left and it disappears into what looks like a large patch of seaweed.
I can check that out if you want me to.
Alright, go ahead. Welcome day.
What are we checking out?
Wait, hold on. Should we be separating?
Why are we looking at seaweed?
No, the blood on the ground. You see the blood? Goes in there.
What if you get kidnapped? I can't save you if... You know what? You do you. Do your best.
I will do my best, small for us.
Tempest be with you.
Not anything but Tempest, anything with anything that would
It's not going to be Tempest that protects me. It's going to be me that protects me. Don't worry. And I'm like, as I'm walking towards it, I'm going to wild shape into a direwolf and kind of like keep the scent of it, walking towards like into the seaweed.
Okay. So as soon as you go into your direwolf form and you smell and you try to pick up the scent of the blood trail, it smells familiar. It smells like Smallbross's blood.
I'm going to like look up at Smallbross, and I'm gonna immediately get out of my wild shape form. As I'm like getting out, Smallbross, this smells like your blood.
Like, not like,
Oh, okay.
not like, smells like his personal scent.
Oh, it smells like.
It smells like his type of blood.
What does that mean?
Tempest blood.
Orc!
It smells orcish.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Then I had that completely wrong.
Yeah.
I thought I literally like.
Yeah, so did
That's what
I. I was like,
So then I'm not gonna do that. I'm
I was
just
like,
gonna.
how the fuck?
am I slime?
I was just confused.
Kill me!
Okay, so I'm just going to look at him, stay in the form, and then like cautiously move my way into the seaweed.
As you move your way into the seaweed and you cautiously move through, I'm going to need a perception check.
Then I got to put the wolf. Sorry, I don't have my phone. I usually have it up on my phone. Ooh, that's a 5. Do you happen to know the direwolf perception right off the top of your head? I guess that's a no. Ooh, I don't.
Just base it off of yours.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes it a lot easier. Perception then it's a 12.
12, okay.
Yeah, it's a 12.
As you make your way through and you're peeking and you're trying to look, you faintly see a figure through the seaweed. And as your head goes to break through, you feel a sharp piece of flint rock come right up under your chin of the direwolf. And it points, and as it happens, you see the last bit of seaweed being removed as you see this, what looks like appears to be a half-orc female lying there. She has a pretty bad rib wound. She holds it. And who are you?
I'm going to like try to get out of my form.
You can.
Okay, I'm going to get out.
As you transform back into your form, she starts to back up, holding the flint rock towards you.
Hold on. You look pretty bad. Do you want me to help?
Do you have any slime on you?
I don't think so. Just let me help you.
You notice that she passes out.
And I'm gonna like run over to her and cast Cure Wounds at level 2.
Okay.
Which is 2d8 plus 4.
So let me know how much you heal her.
Back there, Smallbross.
Huh?
We're gonna be fixing your hair back there.
11.
Good.
It's 11.
11?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how Smallbross fixes his hair.
You watch that her wound closes up, but you can tell it looks like she is malnourished. Looks like she is in worse for wear shape. Her clothes are ratted and tatted, completely almost. You can see that her work overalls are around her waist, but her top is just basically she has like just a strap around her upper torso. The rest of her clothes and her work gloves and her boots look like completely torn to shreds.
I'm going to go back. I don't probably have the strength to carry this person.
She's not She's about the size of a human.
Oh, she is. So
Yeah.
she's not like.
She's a half orc.
Okay, I don't know if like.
He's an exceptionally big half orc.
Okay, then. I'm going to.
Ate a lot of vegetables. Very gassy.
I'm going to like try to grab her legs and like pull her.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a strength check.
Hopefully it's high. 19.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely enough. You grab her by the legs. You kind of start backing up, pulling her. You notice that she sort of drags along through the seaweed until you all see Lavende emerge through the seaweed, dragging this this half orc female.
Just so everybody knows as I'm dragging, she is alive. She passed out in front of me. She doesn't look very good. I did what I could, but she may have
fought
answered.
her?
I didn't fight. You would have heard.
Hey, Fauna,
What?
don't you have like some sniffing salts or something in your bag to wake you up? Any strong spice?
I have strong spice.
Give me a
Miss-
strong.
While this has been happening, Sky has been putting her hand on the archway of this sunken temple, and as she does, she stops and looks up at the sky. This is there's a mythalar here. Or part of one.
No, she's like small for us. What are you talking? Like that's a.
Do we need to kill it?
Swallow me and I'll get the souls.
A mythalar. It's a Netherese artifact. It's what they use to power their floating cities. It's why we're standing under this.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking. What?
So what does that mean for us? What's the importance?
It
We can
means
float it to the top.
We can use it to go home.
no. It means that if the mythalar is destroyed, we die.
Oh, well, how's
So-
it destroyed?
I would assume if you just damage it or break it.
How big is it?
They're usually large orbs the size of a horse's head, maybe.
Alright, well, I propose we get the fuck out of here then.
Wait,
Swallow me.
wait. So who built this? The what?
This architecture is ancient. It's
Walk and
old,
talk, walk and talk.
and it. I don't think it is, but this looks very close to the. This looks very close to the architecture of Zeltivada.
Aren't we already there?
Does it seem like any recognizable type of building?
I don't know. I'd have to get inside and analyze this more.
Okay. Well, we probably shouldn't stay out here.
But what if he's in here?
What?
If that thing's in here, then I don't want to be in
You
here,
mean
so let's
Manny?
go.
I think we would know if it's in here. It's giant.
Good shape.
How do we know?
We don't know
haven't
anything
explored.
about it.
I'm giant, so let's fucking go kill it.
I think
What about the person?
we should do more
Oh yeah, I got some
investigation.
salts in my bag.
It looks like she could use.
You should pour salt on her face. Just normal salt. Okay.
It looks like she could use.
Wake up!
Do you have food?
Oi! I might. I usually have food.
She's not conscious to eat it.
So I'm going to
We're gonna
kneel
shove it down her throat.
next to her. And,
Make her feel better.
did she have weapons on her?
Looks like her only weapon appeared to be this fashioned dagger out of a piece of stone.
Is she still holding it?
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
going
she-
to gently remove the dagger from her and
Okay.
put it away. And I'm going to raise her head and put it on my lap and try to like gently pat the side of her face and like try to get her to wake up.
Okay. Go ahead and try to give me a medicine check.
Okay. Four.
You pat her face and it's very evident that she is completely out from exhaustion.
Okay. Small Ross, could you carry her?
Yes. But this place. I think we need to look more.
Well, that's
that's what we're doing.
what we're gonna do, but we don't want to leave her behind.
And we don't want to stay out here either. We're going in.
Going in where?
The ruins.
Why would we not leave her here? Leave her here. She's not going anywhere.
We need her.
And we don't know what else is out here. Maybe
She
she has.
will literally be dead weight.
She is the mechanic.
Was that Princess Mechanic?
This is the mechanic?
I'm not entirely sure. She looks like she's been here for a while, though.
I'm sure this is the person we're supposed to come after.
But we didn't kill anything.
What does that matter?
Let's just go inside.
Is she the one we need to kill?
Can I
No.
use the same check to start moving her inside? Or do you want me to roll again?
You want to drag her?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can still drag her.
I'm gonna
Okay.
help out.
Okay.
Thank you, Kaz.
So you guys make your way and you move into this this ancient ruin, which comes to this what looks like a grand, almost like a grand entryway. The moment you come in there, you can see what looks like these large red and green and gold wall banners that hang down and go all the way to the floor. Some of them are ripped and torn. Some of them, the embroidery is still very fresh and very vibrant. If it wasn't for the smell of brine and the stench of mildew, some of this looks almost still new. It's very clear that whatever building you're in, it must have had great prestige or had a great significance to something.
Is there anything that we can, like, kind of set her on, or is it basically just wall to, like, prop her up against?
Yeah, you could. There's furniture in here.
There's furniture.
Yeah, there's actual furniture in here. You see furniture. You see ancient books. You see what looks like tables. You see cabinets and dresser drawers.
You said books.
Yeah,
Can I go to those books?
sure.
Can I look through the cabinets for food?
Kaz, before you leave, can you help me get her onto, like, set her up on something?
Of course. I help him.
Okay, you guys move
Thank
her
you.
over onto a couch.
Alright. I'm gonna make my way towards the books.
As you make your way over to the books and you
Well-
grab them,
We're,
do you look at them?
Two of us are in that,
Yes.
Okay.
the ruins.
The
We
books
went
are all in Elven, or I should say, a form of Elven.
Right.
You read it, and it's like someone who knows Portuguese reading Spanish.
Okay.
You're able to pick up on some of it, but some of this dialect is strange. It's not normally what you are familiar with. But you can get the gist of it. These are like poems, books of poems or stories. A lot of them here seem to be fiction books, like created adventures.
Going to walk over. What did they say?
It's all just poems and stories.
Seems like what like someone would have in their personal home. You know, a little personal study or library.
So, are these books, do they have titles on their bindings?
Yeah, they have pretty much, they're adequately versed in either the generic title names of the fictional stories, or it's like poem verse volumes, but nothing that catches your eye.
So nothing that looks like a personal journal.
No, you don't see anything like that.
Okay. So I start looking at the books. So there's furniture, there's tapestry.
Yeah.
Does the tapestry have any sort of emblem?
No emblems, just embroidery. So the sides of it are usually embroidered with thick golden weaves and looks like vegetation of leaves. It's definitely can see that it's a very floral pattern here.
So this looks like a living room or some sort of.
It looks like a living room. It almost has more of a waiting room feel to it.
More like a waiting room, like
Yeah.
for the public to sit.
Yes.
Oh, they're in a doctor's office.
Ancient doctor's office.
Ooh, that.
And there was nothing
Somebody's
in
gonna bring
the
up the leeches still.
cabinets?
As you open up the cabinets, you find food.
I'm gonna take a bite but not swallow.
Okay, as you bite into it, it is stale. Just completely and utterly stale. Not molded. Not rancid, but it's just stale.
I'll spit it out. I'll take it over to her.
It's just looks like a loaf of some sort of compressed bread.
So I'm gonna wake her up.
How are you gonna wake her up?
Like medicating her. Medicining her. I'm gonna medic the shit out of her.
You're gonna slap
That's
her.
our cleric, everyone.
You go kiss her on the leg.
I'm gonna use my medical training to wake someone up from a coma.
Okay. Well, you can go ahead and give me a medicine check. Right?
Well,
Is that how comas work? Just asking for clarification.
I'm gonna give her a good shaking.
Good shaken.
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you give your medicine check?
6.
Okay. You do not wake her up.
What about water? If I splash water in her face?
It does not work. She appears to be out from exhaustion. You, with your medical knowledge, know she needs rest.
Alright. I'm gonna allow her to rest. My medical opinion.
Is there stairs?
What was that?
Are there stairs?
No.
Like, it's just the.
You can see that there's a hallway that moves forward.
A hallway.
Guys, I'm going to go look down the hallway.
I'll accompany you.
Alright.
Okay.
So, as they're leaving to do that, I'm going to walk over towards Sky.
Okay?
Just outside.
no, we're inside.
What do you want to do with Sky?
Sky. So, this feels like some sort of public area. I've read through the books over there, and it just seems like they're poetry and stories.
From what I'm looking at here, this looks to be some sort of ancient sun elf architecture. I'm not sure. It was rumored that a Zeltivado could have been elven, but elves are very secretive about their history, and part of me never expected this, but part of me is extremely excited to see what's up ahead.
Okay. So, to Jezebel.
Yeah, that's me. Hello.
Well, we need a friend to be in one piece. I'm afraid to leave her alone, and I don't want to leave Sky behind because Sky's, well, very knowledgeable about these ruins.
To be fair, though, I also don't know how to fight. So how about I stay back with her, and then you all can go in and see if everything else is safe.
Well, it sounds good to me.
Can you read Elven?
Yes, I can.
Well, just be careful. Let's see here.
So we're leaving Sky with Mechanic Lady, and we're gonna go
Princess Mechanic.
in. Princess Mechanic, sorry.
Yes, we should press forward with Lavender and Smallfrost before they go too far and find something dangerous.
Right.
Let's go.
I love the pitter patter noise every time.
No, not me. No, not me. Someone else, though. No.
Just so the chat knows, I don't know what they're saying.
D&D, man.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
She's making a note.
You're fine.
As you all approach forward, make your way, you step onto this rubbled, cobblestone-like texture from the waiting room onto this pristine, illustrious marble. You see veins of gold running through it. Falner, you look down and you realize that the floor you're standing on, it's actual gold. There are veins of gold running through the marble. As you look up onto the sky, you actually see these large tapestries and these banners flowing down just like at the entrance. Up ahead, you see what looks like an opening into a large room, and you all start to hear the sound of water running and pooling into more water, like the sound of waterfalls or multiple waterfalls. Possibly even the sound of a very large fountain. As you look ahead and straight forward towards yourself, you actually see what looks like an emblem. What you would believe to be a house crest, but it is a large sun, a golden sun, a red tapestry, with two crossed elven swords over the sun.
Could I do a knowledge history on it?
You can try. Because of your elven heritage, I will let you have advantage on this, but I'm gonna need a 28.
That's even possible. Yeah, not even close.
And does anything look or resemble like what I saw with in the Feywild?
Nope.
It's not the same. Okay.
Nope.
I just wanted to ask.
Not at all.
Okay.
Up ahead, as you make your way towards this banner, you hear the sound of the water rushing. You now step into water. Your feet become completely submerged. As you continue to trek forward, it gets deeper, up to your shins. Water seems to stop about there. As you begin to move and wade through this water.
I'd like to take a second to kneel down and sniff, smell, and taste the water to make sure it's water.
Okay.
It's urine.
I will give you a chance here. As you smell it, it smells putrid.
Oh,
Do you still want to taste it?
I do not want it.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Well, hold on.
That'd be a good cleanse.
On scale
Like
of
how
1 to 10,
putrid?
how putrid
It
is
smells like gray water.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No. We're walking through that?
What's gray water?
Oh, God. You never smelled that before?
Explain.
Gray water is sewer water.
It's water.
How does it smell?
Smells terrible.
I can smell
Yeah.
up here. I don't know
Yeah.
why you want to get that close.
Don't. No, don't put that in your mouth.
I'm not going to put it on my mouth.
You were gonna put it in your mouth.
No, fuck you.
I was to see
If
what
it's
it
up
was.
to our shins, how high up is it on Falner?
It's almost about thigh high.
Oh. Let's picture up to his chest. That's not as fun.
No, it's not. He's not that short.
I'm not fucking. I'm even tall for a halfling.
It's almost waist deep to him.
Are there any branches?
Oh.
I think we are. Explain our surroundings.
Explain the
really
surrounding
quick.
right now.
I don't know what you're saying.
I don't think I want to.
There's clearly trees somewhere.
Explain the surroundings.
You just imagine a tree into existence.
I imagine there's like large pillars, and it's dark. It might be undergrowth and trees, vines. No?
Nope. Actually, none of those things were in the description. So we're gonna
That's better than what I thought. I thought he was gonna say that he thought we were in a forest for a second.
No.
we're gonna move forward. As you move forward, you hear the sound of footsteps splashing through the water.
Not ours.
I'm gonna hide behind a column.
And as you
That look.
you're gonna hide behind a what?
A column.
There's no columns.
We're in
Straight hallway.
high behind a tree.
Right behind Palmer.
I'm already my
It's like
axe.
hiding behind a tree.
You ready your axe?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hide behind small girls. I can do that.
As you all make your way through this hallway, you come into this massive open room. This room almost takes your breath away the moment you walk in. The hallway completely drops off on the sides. As it goes in, there's this massive circular platform. In the center, there appears to be this large hole that used to be the placement for a fountain. But water appears to be just spewing out of the center. The water is cascading off the sides and falling into this massive crevasse that just is filled with this foul water. Along the sides, you see massive, elaborate, illustrious, stained glass windows filled with beautiful elven decor and art, pictures of vineyards and swordplay and dancing, song. It's rather beautiful. And as the illuminate cascade of colors rain in from that stained glass, the bubbling water begins to rise up. And as it does, you watch from this hole this massive creature begin to rise.
It's an eBay box.
Oh, Carl's happy. I'm
It's an eBay gluttonous cube.
Gluttonous cube?
So anyway, it started slashing.
Oh god.
You could just ask me to move.
Just show us. Just do it. Rip the band-aid off.
No,
I'm still
don't.
surprised none of you have guessed what it is.
We all said kraken. Is it a kraken?
Yeah, it's a
Is
kraken.
it a jackal?
It's an eBay box.
It's a gelatinous
Is it a
cube.
mimic? The fountain's a giant mimic.
It's a mind flare. Wait, it could be.
You see
It's
A displacer beast.
Oh god.
Is it a beholder?
Dude, don't even fuck.
Don't even fuck.
Is it a dragon?
Ready? Ready? Is it good?
Yep.
Okay. This massive, three-eyed, tendrilled giant fish rises up out of this pool.
The fuck?
I need a knowledge lore from both Kaz and Falner. Actually, everybody. Everybody can roll on this.
Is this history?
Yeah.
Pretty high.
16.
Come on, hello.
That is a 11.
You said knowledge history.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I don't have anything in that, so I'm just going to go ahead and say I got 15.
You wouldn't know Lavender.
Okay,
Yeah.
then. I'm not-
Actually, I would say Small Ross wouldn't know any. The only one.
Oh, I was in the cleric temples.
Yeah, you wouldn't know
14.
anything. Okay. 14?
14.
What'd you get?
I got 14 with my disadvantages.
11. Okay. None of you even know what it is.
Great.
What about my 16?
Love that for us.
Is as it raises up out of the water, it looks towards you.
What's bro big?
Its body begins to, it's basically almost like halfway submerged into this water. Its upper half is exposed. You notice that it almost twists and turns as it writhes its body. Its body seems to be dripping with this translucent mucus. You you all hear its voice echo out through your head. Come and die.
Real quick, is there any dry footing?
Nope. This is all considered difficult terrain.
Could I?
We're gonna roll initiative.
Can you roll initiative? Yes, you may. I got an unnatural. Wait, yeah, unnatural 20.
29.
Come on, Kaz, roll eye.
14.
Alright, Falder,
19.
19. 17. Kaz,
14.
29 on initiative?
Yeah, I have +6 and my +4 for my feet.
Jez, 29,
I got 20.
and 20 for you.
That's a lot of initiative.
She really wants to go first, man.
Alright. First up is Jezebel.
Alright. I want to go and ready my Eldritch weapon. And I'm going to move up. Oh, I need to do 5-foot reach.
Is this?
Yep.
Okay, I should make sure.
Oh, I gotta roll for a wisdom.
And I'm trying to roll a hit.
Okay.
17.
17. 17. Just meets it. So you hit.
Alright. Alright, so that's 7 damage.
7 damage?
Yeah,
Okay, I
7
need to
damage.
have you make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, that's not good. Not good. That's a 3.
It's a 3? Okay. You have, as your weapon slashes down under this creature, this fish, you watch as the mucus plumes out like a pour smoke, and you make this deep inhale and gasp as it goes into your body, and you watch as Jez begins to shake and your skin begins to go translucent. You are diseased for 2 hours, and you can only breathe in water.
Where's the rings at? Put a ring on it. Put a ring on me, bitch.
I'm not sure what we put them.
I think we're all wearing them.
Huh?
I don't think we ever. Well, when we got them, we all put them back on.
No.
That's my
No,
necklaces?
no, the
Because that's not
rings.
technically an attack, right?
Oh, those.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not an attack, right? That's just a.
It's a, like,
That was just
Oh,
its
rings.
ability. Yep.
Oh, they're right
Diseased on here.
there. Or
It's not
probably
on here.
poison. I don't know if there was a
Disease
poison.
isn't on the condition list on D&D. Gotcha.
Should we just use poison?
Yeah, you can use poison, but you're diseased essentially.
Sorry, you got it, buddy. You can do it.
Doing it.
Sorry for my hand in the screen,
Is
guys.
that your turn?
Yes.
You did 7 damage.
Yes. Actually, I want to disengage. So my bonus.
Okay. Lavende, you are up.
How many feet is that?
I'm not sure how much. I'm gonna let her. She said she's gonna disengage. But right before you said that, it was my turn. She said that. So I'm just gonna take it up first.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay. Now that it's my turn, I'm going to activate Hunter's Mark on this.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a shot at it. That is a 26. Or 25, sorry. 25.
That's a hit.
12. It's 18 points of damage.
18?
Yeah. And that's just straight damage.
Alright.
And that is my turn.
So you watch as Labine pulls out with arrows. He begins firing into this aboleth as Jezebel starts to retreat, coughing from these spores. That takes us to Falner. You're up.
Do that you voodoo so well.
For my action, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself. And I'll hold that here a little bit. And then for my bonus action, I'll activate Shillelagh.
Can you do that?
What?
Oh, wait, you're a wisdom caster. Never mind.
No, sorcerer.
You're a sorcerer?
Sorcerer bard.
You probably roll
Oh,
charisma.
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 That's right.
Here's my man. Alright, so 2d8 plus 5. And I'll probably hug the wall close to Jez and end my turn.
Okay. You hear this sound emanate throughout your head again as he rise, my slaves. And as he does, you notice that 3 fish-like humanoids make their way and rise up beneath him. And they all go first.
Sick.
Sick nasty dog.
Yes.
Okay. So, let's see here. Gonna do Falner, Wisp, and Smallbrows.
Yes!
Okay, so they're all gonna be making ranged spear attacks. So, Falner. That's a miss on Falner. You know that doesn't hit your AC. For Smallbrots, that's 16 plus 5. It's like clear.
Yeah, it's.
Okay, and then for Wisp, it's going to be 15 plus 5, 20. Okay. So it'd be 6 points of damage to you, Smallbros, and then for that's going to be 8 points of damage to Wisp.
Okay.
And that's all 3 of their turns. I lumped them together, so we're going to go ahead and move. It is now Smallbros's turn.
I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go cut that thing in half.
You want to cut the fish in half?
Yes.
Fillet of fish.
The fish with the fillet or
And I'm gonna use savage, reckless attack too.
Okay. Both are the one Suhagan is going to get a attack of opportunity against you.
That's right.
So it is going to.
I think that's still 5 feet.
Yep.
Space. I'll just assume
It's
5 feet.
14 plus 5.
That ties.
Ty goes my player. Wait. Are you hurt?
Huh?
Are you hurt? Are you injured?
I just got it. Yeah.
You just got hit? Okay, they have blood frenzy. They get advantage on their rolls. Okay, so that's 15 plus 5.
Hit.
Alright. Blood frenzy.
Even when you're raging?
Huh?
Even when you're raging?
Yeah, it doesn't do anything for my AC.
Oh. Huh.
It reduces damage he takes.
Oh, I thought it was
So that is going to be 6 points of damage.
Actually,
Which turns
when he
into 3
reckless,
points of
and then
damage.
gives everything advantages him.
Oh,
I'm gonna hit this guy.
You're gonna hit the aboleth?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna.
That's rough.
I missed, but I'm using War Priest. So it's 13 plus 10, 23.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yep, that's a hit.
8. So 16 regular damage plus 4 cold damage.
Okay, can you go ahead and give me 16 plus 4? So 20. Can you go ahead and give me a Constitution save, please?
15.
15. You succeed. As you crush down on it, it actually, the cloud spore booms up. You actually cover your mouth and your face as you move in, and it's going to use a legendary action.
If it's an attack on me, it technically has advantage.
Oh, it has advantage?
If it's an attack on me.
Beautiful. Okay, so it's going to use its legendary action. It is going to do tail swipe. Here we go. That is going to be 18 plus 8. So that is going to be 3d6. Alright, so that is going to be 5, 13. So that's 18 points of damage.
Okay.
Your turn. Is that done?
That's me.
Kaz, you are up.
Okay, so I'm going to far away. Let's see here. Let's see. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going to attack this individual right here. Before movement, I want to cast Shadow Blade.
Shadow Blade?
Yeah, so I'm sending a Shadow Blade to my hand.
Okay.
And then you move?
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to attack with the Shadow Blade.
You attacking the Swaggin?
Yep.
Okay.
That is going to be 14.
14 to hit.
Yeah.
That is a miss.
Okay.
As you go to swipe down your Shadow Blade, it uses its trident, moves up, and counter blows with its pummel.
Alright. Actually, feet. Feet. Sorry. So make sure. Oh, I get advantage. So that's actually going to be 20.
20 to hit. That's a hit.
Alright. So, sneak attack, because I'm standing next to small brass. 9 sneak attack damage.
Forget I'm not next this time.
15 on my weapon strike. 15
15?
plus 5 is 20 damage from my weapon strike. And it is psychic damage with my Shadow Blade.
Right, 20.
Same.
Nice. You guys watch as Kaz makes his approach with his shadow blade. He twists as he lowers, goes low underneath the Sawagan's trident. You actually see his blade slash the abdomen of the creature in this crisscross pattern, almost making this X blood spray across the floor. Okay, you just don't get a dice anymore, Carl.
You don't even get to roll.
You don't even get to roll. Let's see here. That's gonna be next person's turn. That would be Wisp.
Wisp is just going to come up and
Dunk on him.
What'd you stop?
What?
Just hold on this.
I didn't do anything.
Someone did.
What was it?
Your feet are on the cord.
15.
Almost.
Unplugged it.
What, the stream deck?
What's
Something
what?
got unplugged.
The stream deck? It's not your camera.
Jesus Christ.
Watch your feet.
Alright, so
You just accused him of unplugging things and you were wrong. You're like, watch your feet.
His feet were on it.
15.
15 to hit. On which one? The Swagan?
Yeah.
That is not
That's a
hit.
grandpa thing to do.
Alright, that's
I'm
his
gonna
turn.
spank her ass anyway.
Okay. Legendary action with the Aboleth. It's gonna tail swipe on. The tail swipe on Wisp.
whoa, Carl.
So that's gonna be 19
Good,
plus
that
8.
extra XP.
19 plus 8? Oh yeah, that hits.
Or not.
It'll be 5, 8, 13.
Just need a pen. Oh, okay.
18 damage.
Damage.
You actually watch as this creature turns and whips. Its tail smashes up against Wisp. You watch his body as it hits the ground from the blow. Up next is going to be the Aboleth's turn. And it looks towards Smallbross.
Why me?
You're literally right in front of
And
me.
you hear the sound, strong. And he's going to use Enslave on you. I need a wisdom saving throw
Y'all should have smoked the hash.
That's on you, bud.
from you. Give me a wisdom saving
Should have
throw.
smoked the hash.
Eat it, Philip. God, eat it.
Sorry, guys.
No, just
19.
Okay.
Maybe.
No!
You're not Tempest.
You're no Tempest of mine.
As you attempt, or as it attempts to try to dominate your mind, you willfully force your way through it as it fails in its attempt to dominate. And that's its turn. Jezebel, it's back to you.
Just a boom.
Oh boy, oh boy. Alright. I'm just going to do some Orthor blasting. That's what we're gonna do. We're not get that close again. So, oh no. Wait, is that Wisp in front of me?
Yes.
Yep. You could cast over him.
Can I?
Yeah.
I'm really worried about him. He's a good boy. Alright, I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Oh, that's why you're worried.
Yeah.
Alright, everyone duck.
12.
It fires and goes right over the creature.
I'm blasting it.
Okay.
15.
Also does not hit.
That's better though.
It's always up. It's my turn.
She rolling a dice tray.
It's going to go ahead and use a legendary action, and it's going to tail swipe on Smallbross.
Wait, how many legendary actions does it get?
Gets 3 legendary actions, and on its turn, it refreshes all 3.
What? What is this? Why?
I'm killing it and eating it.
So
Why?
it's
Gain its power, duh.
that's going to be 16 plus 5.
Oh, yikes.
That hits, yeah, that hits.
Tail swipe. 4, 9, 10. That's 15 points of damage. And that goes to Lavende, your turn.
Okay, so if I were to move against this wall from this wall, would I have line of sight, or would Small Rust still be in the way?
Small Rust is in the way.
Just letting people know.
You have to get in the
Warning
room.
shots.
I'd have to actually get to
Warning
know.
shots.
Well, when I'm ready, I'm going to pound.
Tell people what could have happened if they were standing right there.
So is that close enough?
You still have to get in the room.
Because
Small Rust is in your way.
Okay, then I'm
You
just...
could hit the Swaggin, but you
I'm
couldn't
just
hit.
gonna 2 shots on the Swaggin.
Okay.
Not Swaggin, sorry. Don't count my damage. I read my feet wrong.
Okay.
And
So not 20 or
No damage.
Okay.
I read my feet wrong.
And for the first hit, if it hits, I'm gonna do Dreadful Strike because it can only affect it once per
Okay.
run. So if it hits, it's gonna do that. That does 17.
That's 17. That hits.
Yikes. 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, I got to do the other attack. That's a 23 for the second one.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
And that is 13 for the second hit.
13 damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
You watch as the creature gets hit with multiple arrows. You see blood beginning to spill out. I'm going to count your damage anyways. As blood begins to spill out onto the floor, Aboleth is going to use its another legendary reaction.
Who's going to use it?
And it is going to use... It is going to use
It's like a water jet thing.
Psychic Drain.
Oh.
You see it look at the creature that wounded in front of it. Weakness.
Wait, it's attacking? Attack of opportunity.
It cannot use attack of opportunity when it's not attacking your allies.
Huh?
He's attacking one of the spearmen.
Yeah, he's attacking one of his own.
Probably. That'd be... Is that a wisdom?
And you also can't use attack of opportunities on legendary actions. Go fuck yourself. But
I'll see if you keep saying that until Tempest comes in.
13 plus. Oh, okay, wow, cool.
Or... Oh, okay. You'd have to ask him next
Do I
time,
risk it
I
again?
think. Because I don't know if
For the biscuit.
they'll say like right away. You know what I mean?
He's gonna kill his own.
For his own sake.
So you watch as this aboleth, its eyes begin to glow red. As they do, you watch as this energy tether goes from the head of this aboleth toward the Swaggin. You see this drain as the Swaggin begins to melt and almost like disintegrate into a puddle onto the floor. This energy comes back towards the aboleth, and you watch as these wounds on his body begin to heal.
It's this one. Oh, it's a different one?
That's the one you guys have been attacking.
Oh no, I attacked this
you
one.
attacked that one.
Because it was in my line of
I'm
sight.
counting that one.
Oh,
Because
okay.
that one was the one also in your line of sight.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that one was in my line of sight.
Yeah.
Because of, okay.
Okay, that's Lavende's turn. That's going to be Fallen.
Can I also shoot or cast over Wisp?
No, because you're shorter.
Because that's discrimination.
Hey, guys.
It's almost like there's negatives and bonuses to certain things in this game.
What size is Wisp?
He is I believe, a medium-sized creature.
I'm small, right?
I believe you're also a medium-sized creature.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think for stat-wise, they
I-
have
I-
halflings as mediums.
Okay. I'll move right here then. Full line of sight. We'll cast Chromatic Orb on the big fish at third level. That is 23.
23?
Yeah. 23 to hit. That hit?
That does hit, 100%.
Alright, I'm going to... So it's going to be lightning. And...
Oh my god.
Do you pick the damage of that, or
Yeah.
is it based off of what you roll?
No, I picked the lightning. Or I picked it. It's not in the water. Calm the fuck down.
He's in the water.
Everyone's in the water.
Everyone's in the water.
Remember when I was like, is there any dry areas? He's like, no, it's all difficult terrain.
We're all in the water.
Well, then...
Dude, no, follow your heart.
No, I'll
Please,
do...
God.
I'll do...
Go for it. Go for it.
If I knew he was in the water, I wouldn't have done it. Then I'll do cold damage.
Cold damage? Okay.
So I'm gonna use the dice roller in here.
Literally me. Please don't use electric.
Not bad. 28 cold damage.
28 cold damage.
Yeah.
28.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And then for bonus
Use
action.
it as a pivot.
For bonus action, who's going next? You going next? I'm gonna inspire you.
You're gonna inspire me.
With lightning.
Fuck you. Actually, sure, why not? So, play a little jig for you. You know, if I was really good, I would do it in real life. So it's an extra d6 on
Attack and damage.
no, not damage.
I think it's skill check.
It's just,
What's on an attack? I know it's an attack.
Like to hit, I think.
it is.
And then a skill check.
For ability check, an attack roll, or saving throw. Okay.
It's not ability check.
Now it's the Pollywog's turn.
Okay. It is. Yes, Swaggin. They are going to go ahead and both of them are going to chuck spears at Small Ross again.
They do not have advantage.
You're injured, right? Okay.
Nice try.
So that one, first one is a miss. And second one is, 17 plus 5.
That's it.
So that's going to be 10 points of damage. And their turns are done. Smallvross, you are up on deck.
Alright. Do I risk it?
Risk it for the biscuit.
Always.
Savage attack!
No risk, no reward.
I'm gonna savage attack the. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna savage attack.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna guiding strike. That adds 10 on this. Yeah, that's a hit. That's 26.
That's a hit.
So I'm glad I did because I rolled a 5. So 5 points of cold and 14 points of regular. So
19 damage? Alright, as you do, you hear this creature cry out in pain. And it uses its lair action. You see the water become to be electrified with its rage. Everyone in the room needs to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving. 22.
15. Or, sorry, 13.
4.
15.
4.
Okay, everyone besides Lavende.
Glad I picked wisdom as my main wisdom index.
Okay. So everyone will take 19 points of damage as red lightning scatters out throughout the water.
What kind of
You feel it
damage?
rush up through your body. It is actually, I'm looking up. Make sure what kind of damage it is. Psychic damage.
What did you just use?
Layer action. Yes, he is a legendary creature. He has layer actions and legendary actions.
Wait, what was it? Oh, so it's just lightning.
So basically, he transmitted his rage through the water, and it hurt you.
Googling layer action.
So that's why I was psychic.
Sus on Quentin.
Sus.
The
Investigating now.
Are you done with your turn?
No, you know what? I would have been done, but he wanted to open up his big lightning bolt. I'm hitting him again. You know what? I'm hitting him savagely.
Dang.
Well, I didn't need to. Wait, hold on. That's 20? No. 28.
28 to hit. That's a hit.
And that is 15 points of regular damage and 8 points of cold. So 23 total. Did I kill it?
You wish.
Say the words. Say it to me.
You fucking wish.
Say it.
All right, Kaz, you're up.
Yep, you just come so hard.
So I'm gonna move up to it. So are Wisp and Small Brass within 5 feet of it?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna attack with my Shadow Blade first.
Okay.
That is 13.
13.
Yeah.
That does not hit.
I'll use my offhand weapon and use my rapier to attack.
Okay.
Natural 20.
That's a hit. Critical. What was that, Carl?
Huh?
What was that?
Oh, we were talking about tacos burritos. Because in our conversation, nachos. That was my layer burn. Right there. That was my layer action.
So 8 points of sneak attack damage.
How much?
8 points. And then 11 damage from my rapier. Critical.
Okay. Your turn done?
Yep.
All right. Wisp is up.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Because
And for that special effect he has with his diseases, I do have that Parapon, and I am immune to disease.
You're immune to disease. Okay.
Alright, Wisp is going to go up. And actually, before he goes up, we should go. Okay, he'll use a bonus action and use Shadow Blend.
Okay.
Become invisible. And he will come up and... you know what? I'll have him come around.
Small Ross, we go with.
no, I have Relentless, so I come back up with 1 HP.
Okay.
Everybody's
and
dying.
then he's going to attack. Does he get advantage from coming out of invisibility?
If that's it is ruled, yeah.
Yep. His bonus action to come in invisibility. And then... What if Wisp kills him? 19.
19 hits.
Yep, 19 plus 5 to 24. And then 2d6 plus 3. So 6 damage.
Okay.
And then he needs to succeed a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
He beats that.
Okay.
He also is immune to prone.
Oh.
He's a fucking fish.
I don't know.
He's just flopping around like, what the fuck?
He's really confused. Like,
Fuck
what,
your
what
legs.
the fuck is happening
Okay,
right
so
now?
now his turn. It's gonna look towards Jezebel. And he's gonna use Enslave.
That's not a legendary, right? Attack of opportunity.
It's not an attack. You cannot do attack of opportunity on abilities. It's not an attack.
It's a spell.
It's not a spell. It's an ability. They literally can do this biologically.
Same.
Wait, yeah, you can do any. I attack biologically.
Oh my gosh.
Do not do an attack of opportunity on this ability.
Of course not.
What do I got here?
Oh, that's really
Can
cool.
you give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Come on. I'm crashed.
Do you know what your wisdom's at?
Oh, I must not know anything about it.
Oh, good for
18.
you.
Okay. As he goes to cast Enslave, your mind fortifies itself against his embrace, and you shrug it off. And as you do, you hear, "No!" It's your turn.
Alright, I gotta do this quick.
Top of the round, though, layer action. Let me go ahead and do that.
So it's gonna be the will save thing
You
again?
bitch.
And I can't use the last one because he has to use a different one before that. Okay, definitely gonna do this one. I need every creature within 20 feet of him to give me a DC strength save of 14.
Am I?
Yeah?
I can't tell.
Oh, yeah,
Am I where I'm at?
Count the squares.
I think I'm like right at 20.
Disadvantage I got it, dude.
I think.
Really?
Nutty. I got 20.
If you're at 20 feet, then
14.
it's gonna affect you.
I think you're far enough away.
Because I was at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, you're fine away.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you're out. You're the only one out.
Jesus.
No, Jazz is too. She should be like, because each one's diagonal 10 feet, right?
10 feet, yeah.
5.
I should be 30 feet away.
No, each one's not 10 feet. They're 5
Yeah,
foot.
diagonally, don't you dare try to take that
It's
back.
5, 10, 5, 10. That's how it works.
That,
Diagonals 5, 10, 5, 10. It's always been like that.
The first one's 5?
Yes.
so I'm 20 feet away.
So you're right on the edge of it.
You're a customer.
So what
So
does that mean?
you have to succeed the roll.
You bitch. I failed, you bitch.
What'd you
bitch.
It was
I
a
got
strength.
6, you bitch.
A 6?
I'm a barbarian ranging. You think I would fail? 23.
Okay. Fulner?
I got it 14.
Okay, so Fulner, you where are you at?
Right in front of Jezebel.
Okay, you actually brace yourself. You see the aboleth bring its body roar up. You see the torrent of water around its feet begin to surge and pull everyone towards him. Everyone that failed their check, you are now knocked prone and pulled towards him.
Oh, I hate you.
Just believe in time.
Does no damage though. So go ahead and knock everyone, put yourself prone, and then you are pulled 10 feet closer.
Even his creatures?
Yep.
Dude,
Everybody's on him.
Remember, standing up is just half your movement speed. So it doesn't.
Wait, did he shock his creatures too? I thought
Yes, he did.
He sacrificed him.
He shocked them. They're not dead yet.
Yeah.
Oh, they're shocked?
When he did the
shock wave.
layer action last time, that's what that did. So it's Jezebel's turn.
I get up.
What do you got? It's easier on your side to probably reach.
Okay, Jez, what do you want to do?
Gonna. I had a whole plan real quick though. Let's see. I'll use my rapier to stab him in his fish face.
Those fish eyeballs.
What? Where did?
You're lucky that did that.
Which one did you roll?
She rolled hers.
You got
What's
19?
Yeah.
If 19's a hit.
Okay. So.
I think it's 1d8.
1d8. Yeah.
Plus what?
Don't worry about it. 7, 8, 9. That's a 9.
Plus 1?
So don't worry
2.
about it.
Plus 2?
The damage is 9. That's all that matters.
Okay.
happy moment just never hits.
That's true.
That is. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Okay, what would you like to do with your next? You have another.
Oh.
Half action?
You have your bonus action still. You can always Eldritch Blast.
And,
not
and
bonus
disengage and move the rest of your.
Well, I will use my one bonus action to cast Hex on him.
Warlocks can. I thought Warlocks can cast Eldritch Blast as bonus action.
No.
It's a regular attack.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast
How do
Hex.
people fire two
You
Eldritch Blasts?
broken AF.
Because it's a.
It's a cantrip.
You just get two. It's just,
Oh, it's
that's
a
just
feat?
it comes with it. You get two. It's
a feat.
Oh.
So I'm gonna cast Hex on it. Which I think it doesn't have any saves on it or anything to.
I don't believe Hex has a save.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't. You just
So-
choose
It's like
an ability.
mark.
So from here on out, I'll take an extra
If I can get the best
1d6
one I
necrotic
can.
damage when I hit it. And then it also,
I'll tell you what. You want to use that before you did your attack,
Yeah.
because that way you would have been able to do that damage now.
Now do the damage.
So do basically you get another 1d6 damage then.
5.
Holy crap!
And then I also choose one ability when you cast a spell. Target has disadvantage on it, so I'm gonna do the lightning thing he's doing for the ability to do a disadvantage on.
That's a layer action you would have. It's
I don't understand what that is.
It's a legendary.
It's a
thing.
legendary creature thing.
Okay, so then his
Enslave?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Nice, yeah, that one. Do disadvantage
That's
on that.
it. That's his actual only ability. But more importantly, how do you want to do it?
You got fish fillets. For free.
Okay, I already forgot which what did I do to kill him?
You use your
my,
rat.
my rapier. All right. I just want to slice down the middle of his head.
Okay. You guys watch as Jezebel unleashes a hex onto the creature. Her ice blade comes up and she strikes down into the top of the head and pulls it all the way through the front, slicing through the 3 eyes until it comes out the bottom of the jaw. It's thick purple and red visceral blood and internal tissue and muscle spews out into the water, creating a blood-red cloud. As this happens, the creature slowly and you watch as the creature ceases to be. The 2 Swaggin on the side, as soon as their master dies, you see their brains literally begin to bleed out of their ears and fall dead to the ground.
Is my skin still gross?
As you look at your skin, yes, it is. You're diseased for at least 2 hours.
Get jazzed on!
Right. Yeah, that's right. That's what we said.
Do you look at your skin on your arms?
Yeah.
You see that it's the gel starting to lose moisture. It's starting to crack and dry out.
You okay? I'm gonna try to peel like with the dried parts.
All right. As you
Yeah.
peel, it is excruciatingly painful, and you're tearing your flesh off.
Alright, I'm gonna pat that back down. I'm just gonna put that back.
Is everyone okay?
No.
What's wrong?
Look at my skin.
I told you.
What? Girls, you need help?
I don't know what you're supposed to do about that.
I told you Tempest was guiding us somewhere.
Is it? What is that?
I don't know. When I went to hit,
I actually don't know. Do I need to roll to see what that is?
On the arm? No, you have no idea.
Can I know what's on
Nope.
it?
You guys didn't even know what an aboleth was. You're not going to know what it is.
Is it just floating there now?
Yeah.
Can I go up and like inspect like its face and like the eyes and all that?
Yeah.
It's floating?
It's a.
You guys,
In the
there's,
water?
there's water there.
There's no columns?
There's no trees.
remember we're in like gray water?
How does Smallville look right now?
How does he look?
I'm breathing heavy.
He looks like
I'm
Edward.
sweaty. I'm bruised up real bad.
He looks like Edward Norton at the end of Fight Club.
Is there a way to go over this?
Yeah, you actually see there's two large,
are you
what looks
hooked?
like elven doors on the other side of this circular platform. It looks like it opens up into another room.
I'm gonna move forward and creak open a door and just step. I'm gonna roll stealth real quick. 22 on the stealth check. I'm gonna kind of ease my way into it.
As you slowly push the door open and crack, you guys all are looking at this creature, looking over towards Kaz as Kaz goes to push the door open. And as he does, you see this light peer through the crack of the door and illuminate his face. You watch as his eyes widen as this blue glow seems to just emit through this door, the crack of the door. As this happens, you hear the sound of water splashing behind as you hear Sky running up from behind. I heard the commotion. Is everyone alright?
We're alive.
Yes.
Oh my god, is that an aboleth?
It was, I guess.
Well, now, what up?
Oh, that explains the whole mind thing. It's an aboleth.
While she's gawking at it, I'm walking over to Small Ross, Cure Wounds level 3, and then over to Jez, Cure Wounds level 2. Do you first?
That's what she said.
Does she cut through all the eyes of this thing?
Yeah.
Damn it.
What are you? I don't know. I'm not gonna ask.
19 HP, then you. Wow. Shut.
What are the numbers?
21.
Ooh, thank you.
Hold on.
19.
Right. He's waiting for me.
What?
Nothing.
So, sorry. Do I see what's inside?
As you push the door and stare in the inside, you see this blue. The first thing that you see, besides for the blue glow, which you can't quite tell what's causing it, is rows of ancient elven treasure. You see walls filled with weapons, enchanted items that are glowing with Dwemer magic. But you've only got cracked the door.
I'm going to slip in.
Well, you have to push it open a little bit more to get in there.
I'm just gonna creak it enough just to kind of just slide in sideways.
So you guys see that Kaz is moving on ahead. Are you all going with?
What the fuck is he doing?
Oh no, let's go.
Yeah, we'll go.
As everyone sees Kaz slip in, you guys come up to the door. Kaz, as you go in, you stop and you look into the room, and it appears that you are standing in some sort of royal treasury. The floor is filled with golden coins and jewels and gems. The walls are loaded with magical items. Some of them appear to have faded over time, some of them still appear to be extremely strong. And in the center of the room, glowing with this blue arcane magic, is a white ivory fountain that's about waist high. The fountain is a simple bowl. The stand is 2 nude male elves, countered by 2 nude female elves. They are holding the bowl above their head, and their hair is draping down all the way to their feet. The water coming off of this well is blue. It is glowing with magic, but this doesn't look like mana. Mana has a purple, almost raw form of the weave. This looks refined, like mana refined.
I'm gonna walk towards the fountain.
As you go to walk towards the fountain, you hear the doors open up as the rest of the group pushes the door, and you guys are faced with the image of what I just described as Kaz approaches this fountain.
Holy
There's a lot of nice shiny things in here. That's for sure.
I think I might have died. This is the afterlife.
the most treasure that you have all ever seen in your life.
I'm gonna go roll around in it.
As Jez runs over and rolls around in the coins and grabs
This
as
probably hurts. Never mind.
as you do, you grab and roll around in this carpet and pull the coins and all of the jewels and metal adornments all over you. You hear the clanking. Kaz, you make your way to this well, and as you look at it, you see Sky approach you and look at this. This is a dream well.
What?
Excuse me, so what?
This is a dream well. It was made by the ancient elves. They used it to store memories, and they store the lives of elves that were immortal. When they would live for thousands of years, so to recall things, they would store it in this. These wells are made with refined mana. That knowledge has been lost for thousands and thousands of years. This must be part of the Azeltivado. It may not be the whole city, but it must be part of it. Only elves can use these.
I want to walk up to them and wear like a crown and like arms full of gold.
What's the giant bowl about?
Sky. How do you know how to use? Do you know how to?
From what I've read, elves, to use a dream well, they must baptize their head, submerge their head.
I know that she just said that's for elves only, but like, are you gonna do it?
And gold angels.
That's what I was gonna do.
Alright, do you mind if I try doing this with you?
Get tiara.
I guess. I walk over towards around it and like cautiously, like gently, like place my head into the well.
So you watch as Kaz grabs the side of the fountain and he lowers his head. You see his white hair begin to fall and the strands of it begin to submerge themselves into this blue water. And as his head slowly starts to go down deeper and deeper, you see his head submerge completely into the fountain. As you submerge your head, this sensation, almost like when you go into your trance, when you go to sleep. It's that same feeling, but it's different this time. This time you see things. For the first time ever, when you trance, you see images, and you see Kaz's head whip out of the well. His hair flies back with the water, and you watch his eyes go from his normal violet color to solid blue, glowing with pure blue energy. Kaz, thousands of years begin to rush through your mind as you get to experience the life of the elves that have placed their minds within this dream well. You are flashed back as the moon begins to cycle. Years begin to span back. You watch as the building from its crumbled, dilapidated ruins begin to reconstruct and rise themselves up into their full grandeur and glorious spectacle among you. You see this elven city as you look around and you peer into the lives and hearts of all these elves that ever lived throughout this city, as you watch them live and pass and breathe and dance and sing and die and love and hate, until the memories begin to stop and they focus. You sitting in a room, deep in thought and contemplation, as the door breaks open. A small elven boy runs in, tears flowing down his face. Selimar, what's the problem?
Theorin, I can't fight like him. Oh, they won't let me play with them, and they...
Selimar, calm yourself. There's no reason to act so emotional about this. Your brothers are far superior to you in swordplay, but you have a very sharp mind. That is your greatest weapon. Now, go to your studies. You will begin your practice of high magic, and you will forget this embarrassment of your lack of swordplay. Go on, run along now.
Yes, Father.
As time begins to pass forward again, faster and faster, you find yourself sitting within this throne room. The doors barge open into this grand hall as two guards dragging in another elf, and they throw them beneath your feet. You turn and you look. Selimar, as this adolescent elf, maybe in his early 20s, stands beside his father on a throne. You are going to learn exactly what a ruler must do, even in the most hardest, most difficult decisions. It is our duty to enforce this. Let that be known and understood. Yes, Father.
Why do you bring this man afore me, gods? Your Highness, this individual was caught stealing. It was brought to our attention. We investigated. We discovered this individual has been stealing from the same market for several months now.
Bring him here. You notice that the guards drag the elf forward. Tell me, what is your name?
My name is Garadel.
Garadel. Tell me, are you too poor to afford food? The elf doesn't even raise its head. It keeps it facing towards the floor, ashamed and embarrassed. So you are not poor, yet you still choose to steal. Why? It is, it is easier for me, Your Highness. You stole food because it was more convenient for you. You lack ethics. If you wish to live as someone who requires the easy pace of life, does not want to spend time working, then I will assist with that. Guards, please take one of his legs, right above the knee. You notice that the guards whip out their sword.
Please, I swear, I beg of you, I will not steal again. You decided already that you did not want to live a hard life, so I will make it easy. You will now live barely moving at all. Take his leg. With one quick sweep, you... Oh, God! Take him. Make sure his wound is taken care of. Return him to his family or his home. See, Selimar? We must be strict. We must ensure that our people are aware of the consequences of their actions. Never forget that. I won't, Father. As time begins to flash forward again, you find yourself standing amongst a balcony looking down upon a ruined city, the streets set ablaze. As you stand with your fists gripped tightly over the balcony, you look down at the carnage. I have failed. I have failed my people. I have failed the Zeltivado. The Netherese will claim this. As you turn and you look, Selimar, go to your brother. Go to your brother and flee the city. It is doomed. I will not, Father. We will not run. Zeltivado is our home. It is our people's right. I will not sacrifice these heathens, these filthy humans. You will flee. Now go. I will have no word more of this. And what of you, Father? Do you wish to stay here? Do you wish to die? It is a king's duty to die alone with his people. Now go. As you turn and you look towards this burning sight before you, last thing you feel is the arrow flying through your heart. As you grip it, and you kneel and grab onto the balcony and turn and look to see Selimar holding his bow, only to lower it. If these humans want our kingdom, then they can have it as I take it to the bottom of the ocean! As your eyes come back and you now are within the present day, you all see Kaz in a catatonic state.
Since I'm next to him, I'm just gonna put my hand on his shoulder. Kaz. You okay, Kaz?
All those people.
Did you find what they were looking for?
No, I don't know what I just saw. The prince. He sunk the city. All of his people. He killed every last one of them. I need a moment, please. Just leave me alone.
Yeah. He wants to, scoot the guys away.
Kaz, as you are sitting there and you're dealing and coping with the knowledge and the years of experiencing what this elf experienced during its rule, you know that you have acquired his memories. You have acquired his knowledge. All the years, all the experience is yours, all at once. You know within the room there is a chamber. It is the most prized possession within this room.
Start walking towards the chamber.
On the far wall, in the center of the room, there is a simple mechanism, a rearranging stone tablets. You walk over and you move them over into the right order, and as you do, you hear the sound of the mechanism click. The wall begins to slide apart. And as this happens, you see, sitting there before, floating with its own magical property, holding it, levitating, dancing on the dust. You see a single elven moonblade with 5 etchings on the blade.
I'll approach the blade. Am I able to read it?
Each single rune is the name of the previous owner. The last rune, the 5th rune, is the name of the king that you just experienced his life. This is his sword.
Kind of run my palm over it. Go to grip the handle.
As you grip the handle, you watch as the magic flows through your hand and through the blade, and as this mana and this magic surges through the moon blade, you watch right above the 5th, a 6th rune begins to burn and engrave. And it says in Elvish, Coraphane. The blade has accepted you as its master.
Gonna wisp it through the air. And
As you do, it almost makes a hymn, almost like a song.
start blade dancing with the blade.
As you begin to move and feel the weight of the blade, and you go to start to blade dance, you realize that the knowledge of the king, he was a blade singer. You go up automatically 1 level in wizard.
Oh.
And you have learned the new technique form, Wavebreaker. So I'm gonna write those things down.
Alright.
His name's Coravane now?
Coraphane, and it's been said before.
I've already put it in my notes.
And as the rest of you look around throughout the room, treasure is yours for the taking.
It's the wrong thing to say to us.
Jez, could you go ahead and give me an insight check?
I thought you were going to say
Also, I'm going to need that from Lavende as well.
She's wearing a crown.
I am wearing a crown and I already filled my coat with lots of gold. Just so you know.
I got 14. So 6.
6.
Stop throwing your dice at me. You rolled an 18 when you threw it at me.
We should throw it at him more often.
You only got a 6?
I only got a 6, yes.
So it took you quite a little while to feel it, but finally you start to feel your hand begin to pulsate. And as it does, it feels like
my
your
skin's
hex
falling
blade. Yeah, your skin's still very fucked up.
It's because my skin's falling. I can't feel it anymore. It's phantom pain.
Your hand begins to pulse and begins to vibrate, almost like your hex blade is starting to activate, but it's not. As you move your hand throughout the room, it begins to get more intense in a certain direction. Do you follow it? As you follow it, you find your way into a pile of treasure and gold. Inside this treasure, you see what looks like this black steel blade stuck within the gold. As soon as you see it, your hand, almost against your will, pulls up, and you watch as the blade dematerializes and goes into your hand. And you see ice break off your arm. Lavende, as you are making your way through the room, you see what looks like a tree. And this tree is growing out of this pot. There's a tree. Very small type of tree, almost like a bonsai tree. Mm-hmm. And as you make your way towards the tree, you look up towards it and you see the tree almost move towards you. It bends over to look at you.
I'm going to, get closer.
And as you get closer, the tree gets closer, and you guys get closer and closer. It looks like it can't go any closer.
I'm going to move up and, try to touch it.
And as you move up and you go to touch it, you watch as the branches go into your skin and begin to pierce through your throat and your face, and you watch as these roots begin to embed themselves into Lavende's skin. And as this happens, you watch as your hand and your flesh begins to take on this bark-like appearance before returning to normal.
Do I have forever bark skin?
You're a tree person.
And as you all begin to look and examine your treasures and your glory and your loot, that's where we're going to end the night.
So now,
Buddy.
your bark
So,
is
just to
now
let
as
you
bad as
know,
your
the
bite.
weapon you absorbed, which is now part of your Hexblade, is the 9 Lives Stealer. And then we're going to go over loot after the stream's done, just so you guys know, because there's a lot of stuff in here. And you guys can...
Amazing.
I don't want you guys to see 40 minutes of you guys trying to
it's gonna
fight
be- it's
over
gonna
what the
be a
gear
lot.
is. So thank you all for coming in. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. It was a lot of fun. It was pretty intense. You guys did really well against your first legendary creature that had legendary actions and layer
We
actions.
had a map cam.
Other than that, we will see you guys tomorrow for Chicago by Night, and that's gonna be episode 4. Do we have a title?
I'll announce it in Discord.
We'll announce in Discord. So,
If
without
you're not
further
on
ado,
Discord, we have a Discord link.
remember everyone, the best time to tell stories is whenever it's nearby.